they're going to hand it. Oh, the ball gets handed into the hands of big number 60. He's rumbling. He's stumbling. That's Jorge Boya, and he's going to stumble all the way to the end zone. That's a lineman's dream right there. And Melanson takes the snap, throws it out to Hyan Castro on the right wing. He's got some room. He puts it around the right side. He could go all the way. Touchdown, Hyan Castro.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Landmark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports here live in Eunice. We are simply testing mics right now. We're getting ready for our broadcast here as the Eunice Cardinals will host from Texas, Kermit, the Yellow Jackets here. I'm Jimmy Jones alongside my partners tonight, Charlie Fairbush and Rosendo Caballero. Like I said, we're testing mics. Charlie, any thoughts?
We're ready for some homecoming football back here in our home stadium tonight. We're ready to get it started.
It's definitely a good night. It's a good night to be home. It's a beautiful night. Real slight breeze. The American flag just flying in the breeze over there. Got some Kermit Yellow Jackets on the other side. It's homecoming. A lot of Eunice Cardinal fans flying in here. And, of course, we got the man, the myth, the legend, Rosendo Caballero. Welcome, Rosendo.
It's a John. We're at a minute and 30 seconds delayed to the station, so we might be a minute between we get some feedback on our squeakiness or blasting. So, Mr. Jones?
Yeah, we always test mics. For those that have never broadcast or listened to our broadcast, we have to start here to kind of test mics. We have a soundboard, and it's crazy because you would think you could just put it where it was last time and it would be good.
Nope.
But it all depends on internet service and all that. It changes just like your phone does. That's right. You got to turn those volumes up and down. If you get a little louder, sometimes the sound starts to squeak. But it's a big day here in Eunice. This is a big battle here. We'll talk about it a little bit. Our pregame that's coming up is, like I said, right now we're just pregaming it. It's homecoming. We had the homecoming parade earlier. While we're talking about just random stuff, shout out to my main man, Lynn White, and Miss Tanya White. Miss Tanya, we're praying for you. We're thinking about you. You're in all of our hearts and prayers. And so we're definitely thinking about you. I'm sure somebody up there will let Miss Tanya know that we're thinking about her. Joe Coy from Johnny sent me a text right before the broadcast got started saying, hey, prayers for her as well. So anyway, getting messages here saying it sounds very quiet and very muffled.
The station says Jimmy and Charlie turned down just a little bit. You're blasting just a smidge, I believe.
So we will keep Charlie's 3, right?
Yes, sir, Charlie is 3. He's number 1 in my heart.
Number 1 in Rosendo.
So we'll move on.
Turn him down as well, she just said.
Okay. All right, so we are...
We'll start off here and we'll go back up in a minute, I guess.
Yeah, so when you turn these down, then you have to turn your ear set up because this brings your volume in the headsets up as well, or down. So then you got to turn this up. So
Okay. Is that better?
Blasting. 1, 2, 3, blasting, he said.
Test 1, 2, 1, 2.
So
And he got a touchdown. Oh, there we go.
I wasn't very excited.
Decent touchdown for Eunice Cardinals.
So
Get Doper.
once again, we're getting ready to go live. Going to do a lot of talking here. We're already live. We know you can hear us, but we're just testing our mics. The station is monitoring it back at the station. They're letting us know how it sounds. I appreciate Miss Debbie Vance, Debbie's Country Kitchen. She's letting us know as well that the sound is not too good right now. So we're still adjusting, trying to get them adjusted. We're usually about a minute, sometimes as little as 35, 40 seconds, but usually somewhere around a minute. It even gets up to a minute and a half delay as far as the broadcast goes. So once again, right now just messing with the mics, messing with the volume up and down. We're hoping to get started with our pregame here in the next 5 minutes or so.
Yeah, because they usually steal 5 minutes of your time.
Yes, they always do here in Eunice.
Stop that clock and
We do some things different around here.
Talking about pregame, have you seen that mural? It's pretty much done, isn't it? Over there by Maine?
No, it's not so close. He's got stuff. It's an interactive thing. It's going, and that's what. He had people. It was funny because we were up there talking to him. There were people stopping to tell him, "Well, why are you doing that? Well, are you going to finish this? There's a spot missing here." It is an interactive deal. It's an ongoing deal. He's going to change things as it gets closer to finished until it leads up to the finale. Which he said was probably at least another 2 to 3 weeks.
It'd be nice if we can keep it covered.
Yeah.
And just leave it to open it up on.
Well, he enjoys the folks going by and looking at it and saying, yeah, that is true. That is true. It's like the Be Nice, the B-E that we put on in front of nice on the Eunice, and people were going up there thinking they graffitied it. No, he did that himself. He wants people to come up there and look at it, talk about it, see it every day. And so
him not to spray paint on it. Not to spray paint on it.
not to do that. So,
paint went at the house.
Any information from the station before we?
She said the house blessings will turn me down. I said, okay, we're doing it as we speak. And like you said, we're a minute and 30-second delay, so we're almost there.
Yeah, so once again, we're still just testing mics, getting ready to go live, trying to make sure that everything sounds halfway decent. I'd like to get it in now before we start our commercials and get started, but we are at the time that I usually try to start, which is at 20. So
we'll just wing it, man. See if she can give me some more information here.
And our sound is always so up and down. Even had a sound man reach out to me a few weeks ago and say, I can help you. And
where's he at?
It's just hard to, because like I said, you've got that delay. It's hard to get everybody on the same page.
Dave, if you can hear us, come over here and help us right
That's
now.
right. So once again, just testing mics, getting ready to go live here in Eunice, trying to make sure we sound okay before we get up and running officially.
The sound sounds okay because we sound like normal.
In our ears, we do.
Yeah. Who knows how we
sound good?
Yeah. Yeah, to us, and that's what so many people don't understand. What we hear in our ears is not what they hear. For us, it sounds really good right now.
Who's that crazy guy always screaming? That's Charlie.
I had a guy from Santa Fe, a sports broadcaster from Santa Fe, reach out to me and ask me who the guy was that was doing all the screaming.
Tell us on the tape recorder. Is that a girl in the background?
You got a girl on your team.
Okay, little update. Jimmy needs to turn down just a little. Charlie needs to turn down just a little.
What?
Rosendo needs to turn down.
All of us down?
Me. I need to turn down the most on mine.
Oh. Yeah, because you were higher than all the rest of us.
I usually am higher.
It's crazy how now we're all way low.
Remember that new store? Is that what you're
I'm the manager. So you got that? Okay, thank you.
So we've turned it down a little bit more. Once again, still playing with the sound here. It'll probably be another minute and a half or so. So anyway, we're getting ready to go live. I'm going to send it over for a word from our sponsors. We will get started with our pregame here in the next few minutes. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
BTH Services is a locally owned and operated family-oriented business. BTH Services and Rental is a Porta-John and equipment rental company. BTH Services and Rental also clears right-of-ways and right-of-way reclamation. Please call 575-964-3104. That's 575-964-3104 for all of your company needs. BTH Services and Rental is also looking for a 1-ton CDL driver. Please apply at 2100 Avenue O in Eunice. BTH Services and Rental is a proud sponsor of Lee County Athletics. Redbird Garage is your hometown local mechanic shop specializing in minor and major repairs from oil changes, car washes, brake work, AC repair, and so much more. For more information, call 575-394-8828. Call 575-394-8828. Redbird Garage, 1800 North Main Street is your hometown mechanic shop. Committed to always doing what's right for you and your vehicle. Redbird Garage is a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics.
Redbird LP Gas Company in Eunice reminds drivers that summertime is coming to a close and the back-to-school season is upon us. So let's drive carefully where children are present because they may not be watching out for you. That's from Redbird LP Gas Company of Eunice, a name you can trust and depend on. Redbird LP Gas Company and the Parker family ask you to watch out for our children this back-to-school season. That's Redbird LP Gas Company. Call Bart at 575-394-2946. Again, call 575-394-2946.
Parker Energy Services has been servicing the community for over 17 years. They offer water hauling, dirt work, and disposable services. Dispatchers and sales staff are available anytime, and office staff is available from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m., Monday through Friday. Parker Energy aims to satisfy their customers and give their employees great job opportunities. Parker Energy is family-owned and operated, big enough to meet your needs and small enough to offer excellent and personalized services. Consider Parker Energy Support Services for all of your support needs. Visit them today at 2350 Avenue O in Eunice.
Do you go back and forth about a good place to eat? Well, Outlaw Grill has you covered. Outlaw Grill guarantees to hit the spot every single time. If you want a good mouth-watering burger or a steak, they have it. Seafood or pasta, Outlaw has it. And don't forget to check out Bigadame's Pizzeria just down the street for the best pizza. Place your order today. Outlaw Grill and Bigadame's Pizzeria.
NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company, leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics.
Right, two over to the left. They're going to hand it to Woods. Woods got a big run. He cuts back to the 30, 25, 20,
Money.
15, 10, 5.
Think of all that time. Every sprint in the summer. Every late in the winter. All those hours no one else saw.
Takes the snap.
Think of every sacrifice. Early mornings on the levee. Late nights in the film room. Bus rides to playoff games. Every bump in the road. Every moment of ecstasy. Every moment of doubt. Years wondering. Is it all worth it? It's all led to this. It's a 60-minute drive for a 60-minute game. After all the miles we've traveled, we're almost there. After all the hours we've worked, one more can make us legends. After all that time, it's our time.
Forget a five-man rush. Team shot. Team Kermit finds the ladder. Slam to the ground. Going deep. End zone. Touchdown. One team. One offense. Best out of football. And two Titans go to war. One children.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports. This is week number 7 of the 2024 high school football season here in New Mexico, and it is great to be home, great to be back right here at Cardinal Stadium. Cardinal Stadium is absolutely amazing. We've got a special Permian Basin oil-filled slugfest happening here tonight. It'll be a Highway 18 border battle as it's your hometown Eunice Cardinals taking on the Yellow Jackets of Kermit. It will truly be a battle of sand trucks, welders, pumpers, you name it. As anyone who has ever driven between Eunice and Kermit will understand, watch out for the sand trucks and welders. I'm Jimmy Jones alongside the man on the camera,
none other than the one, the only, the one we call the Thumb. Welcome, Charlie.
Welcome, everybody. Ready for some football tonight? A little bit of homecoming action.
That's right. It's football time. And, of course, we got the man of many names. We called him Bernie forever. We've recently changed his name to Ric Flair. He's the man, the myth, the legend, Eunice scoreboard member, Rosendo Caballero. Welcome, Rosendo.
How you doing, Mr. Jones? I'm ready for some football tonight. I'm ready for a victory. We need to win tonight. Come on here, proud and open up them wings like a proud eagle that we are.
That's
right.
right.
Cardinal. I'm sorry. I said eagle.
Yeah,
I'm going to go home.
You're not in home, sir.
I'm sorry.
Hey, and it's homecoming. We've had the homecoming parade. There's numerous classes here from days gone by. Lots of red and white. We will crown a king and queen at the half. King candidates tonight are Jose Calvillo, which is our center, Tyson Coy, Elgin Woods. Queen candidates are Jaylee Parker, Michaela Pierce, and Norma Ponce. So congratulations to them and wish them the best today here at halftime. The Eunice Cardinals had a bye last week and suffered their first loss of the season the week before at home against number 1 ranked St. Mike's of Santa Fe. St. Mike's is the top ranked undefeated 3A private school in the state, and man, were they extremely impressive. They really took it to the Cardinals, and more importantly, we had a couple of Cardinals that got injured. I've been told that standout Maddox Mata will likely not play today. He has been cleared, and the medical staff has said he's okay, but they're going to set him out as a precaution here today. So that is what I've been told. This Eunice team will miss him, and he is the team's leading receiver and one of the top defensive players. He's also a big part of special teams, including the kickoff, the punt return. He's the specialist on both of those. He also deep snaps for this team, and so definitely something that we just keep going down. So we're still adjusting sound. So my apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, he does so much for this team, so he'll be missed here tonight for sure. We'll miss old Green Gloves, and our prayers are with him and his family. Speaking of thoughts and prayers, we have some big thoughts and prayers that go out to an amazing Eunice family, the White family. Our thoughts and prayers are with Eunice's own Tanya White. We love our Tanya, a.k.a. Mama, wife of our beloved Lynn White, who is set to be inducted into the Lee County Sports Hall of Fame tomorrow at 6 p.m. at the Lee County Museum in Lovington. Tanya's had a rough week. She's still fighting. She's Cardinal strong. Our thoughts and prayers are with the White family.
Amen.
For Eunice, the Cardinals enter tonight as the number 2 ranked 2A team in the state of New Mexico. They're 4-1. They return a big chunk of last year's state runner-up team. Just for the record, Texaco is currently undefeated, and they are the defending champs. They have almost everyone back from last year's championship team, and they're number 1 ranked in 2A football, and that's who we have next week on the road at Texaco. Eunice is led this season by junior quarterback Elijah Melanson. Melanson has had an amazing career so far. Currently is ranked as one of the top 7 quarterbacks in the entire state, all classes here in New Mexico. He is the number 1 ranked quarterback in 2A football for the entire state. He has a 121.7 QB rating, completes nearly 70% of his passes on the season, has thrown for 15 touchdowns and runs for nearly 50 yards per game, and could probably run for a lot more if he chose to. He's fast. Senior Hyan Castro leads the team in total touchdowns this year with 8. The receiver and defensive back can score from just about anywhere at any time. He's caught passes for touchdowns. He's returned interceptions for touchdowns. He's picked up fumbles and returned them for touchdowns. And of course, he returned a kickoff for a game-winning touchdown as time expired against New Mexico Military Institute. One of the most amazing plays I've ever watched live and in person. This kid can get in the end zone. This Eunice team has seen double duos at the running back, or double duos from the running back position. Senior Elgin Woods is absolutely electrifying in the backfield. He's small but quick as a cat. He can change direction on a dime, and he has breakaway speed. He's had a nose for the end zone. He's one of the top defensive backs on the team and is our kicker. He is an outstanding kicker. He's been out for a couple of games due to injury, and we will see if he plays here today. Also at running back is senior James Coulter. The young man can get it done as well, and he's shown that he can do it. I am extremely pumped about Roscoe P. Coulter train. Several games here. I'm ready to jump on the train. This young man is tough and gets it done. A blue-collar young man, just like our blue-collar oil field workers out here in the patch. Offensively, Eunice relies on names like Luis Gomez, Dyson, Can I Get a Witness, Lord? Woo! Fast. Both are athletic and both do work on both sides of the ball. On the offensive and defensive lines, the anchor for the Eunice team is senior Jose Calvillo. He may be the best center in the state. Rough, tough, smart, the heart and soul of the team, no doubt. The Cardinals are coached by Greg Jackson. He's in his 6th season as the head coach here in Eunice. Jackson has led the Eunice team to the state title 4 of his last 5 seasons, and expectations are high again this year. He is a 3-time state champion. He is 45-12 as the Eunice head coach. Eunice has played in the state championship 8 of the last 9 seasons, and they've been to the semifinals or better 12 of the last 13 years. Eunice faces Kermit today. Kermit, Texas. The Yellow Jackets are 1-4. They've made the 40-mile trip approximately north to New Mexico. These two towns are very similar in so many ways. Both are oil patch towns full of hard-working men and women who aren't scared to roll up their sleeves and throw some hands. Lots of family links between these two towns. My family has multiple connections in Kermit. My wife's family spread all across Kermit with people like Lexi and Myra Garcia. My wife's stepdad, Mario Garcia, and his wife, Yvette. My mother-in-law, Rosa Castillo, at Rosa's Flowers from the Heart there in the middle of Kermit. Eddie and Cruz Gaetan. My kids have numerous cousins, including the Mayo family. Hey, Dennis, we know you're listening. I know several Eunice graduates now living in Kermit, like Mufo Leva and several others. A family battle. It should be a domestic violence battle here today. Kermit enters tonight 1-4, but they played a very rough schedule, which included losses to undefeated Post, who beat Farwell by 60 last week. To give you an idea how good they are, we all know Farwell because of Texaco. Kermit lost to powerhouse Coahoma by a little over 20. Coahoma's a 1-loss West Texas school, and Kermit hung with them for sure. Kermit lost to Post, Texas. To Pecos, Texas on their amazing new field, and then they lost to Crane. Kermit destroyed Van Horn by 40 plus, a Van Horn team that was beaten by Jal by 40 points. For Kermit, Max Preps indicates that this team is led by quarterback Mauricio Perez. Perez averages nearly 100 yards per game. Anyone who has watched Eunice football, let's see here. And anyone who has watched Eunice football this year, the Cards can struggle at times to stop the run. This Kermit team can run the football. Perez has also passed for 5 touchdowns this year. Running back Drelyn Bassett leads the team in rushing touchdowns and in rushing yards. Receiver Armando Urias leads the team in total touchdowns with 5 touchdowns, and he leads in receiving as well. The Yellow Jackets are led defensively by Avondre Scott Marsh, who averages 13 tackles per game, and senior John Laura. So, for Eunice to win, they must stop the run defensively. If they can't stop the run, if they can stop the run, they'll control the game here today. For Kermit, they can't let Eunice's passing attack strike often. If they can stop Eunice and keep Eunice from connecting on the big plays, they can keep this game close. So, that's kind of my thoughts on the pregame. Rosendo, your thoughts?
I agree 100%. We have to stop the run, and we have to catch the ball in the air and score. On the offensive side. On the defensive side, Gomez has to play big back there. Come on, make some good hits, make him presence known, and also, man, get an interception here and there to help us be successful tonight.
Yeah, so should be good. Definitely got a good matchup here today. When you look at size of towns, Kermit's a little bit bigger than Eunice, but the history of Eunice football is strong for sure. It's West Texas. It's southeastern New Mexico. I think we're going to have a good one here. And it's homecoming on a Friday night.
It's going to be a tough
homecoming ball.
I think both teams are going to show up tonight to hit each other and see who comes out victorious, man.
Shout out to Johnny at Outlaw and Bigot and Me's. Johnny's trying to do some things at Big Cheese now, or used to be Big Cheese. It's Bigot and Me's now. pizza over at the pizza place. He's going to have happy hour for drinks from 3 to 5. He's got some new syrups, some new drinks coming soon. He's got a lunch and evening buffet. You can request whatever pizzas you want from 5 to 8. He's got some new s'mores pizza, some street taco pizza, some Rattler pizza, a lot of good things. On the Outlaw side, he's going to stay open late tonight after the game just to give everyone that's here an opportunity to stop in and eat. He's got catering. He's got the holidays coming up. He'll make holiday meals, budget-friendly family meals, student specials, so many other things. Delivery available. He can deliver to the schools for teachers and staff, so shout out to Outlaw and Bigot and Me's.
And it's good food. They just going to do that. It's great food when you go in there and eat it or even gets delivered. It's very delicious food. I'm going to
The Eunice are the youth sports groups from Kermit and Eunice, I believe, will be playing in Jowl this weekend. They changed the location to Jowl. I know my grandson Jason's first game is at like 8 o'clock in the morning. I plan to be there for that. And so shout out to some birthdays. Matt White, Helen Holt, Paula Gaetan, Linda Blevins, my man Mike Fish, the artist that's doing the mural uptown, and Sandy Harper. Shout out to you guys. We're going to step away for just a minute while they do the national anthem. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
Guns Up Services is a proud supporter of their Eunice community and their Eunice Cardinals. Guns Up Services has been in business almost 9 years and is family owned and operated. Located at 2403 Avenue O in Eunice, they are your trusted vacuum truck provider. For vacuum truck services, call 394-1046. Guns Up Services in Eunice wants to cheer on their Eunice Cardinals and wish them luck this sports season. Guns Up Services, another proud supporter of all Lee County athletics. As Lee County's largest independent insurance agency, Lavelle Insurance works with a large number of insurance companies. They'll do your comparison shopping for you, guaranteeing you the very best price on the very best coverage for life, health, auto, retirement planning, commercial or personal insurance. Lavelle Insurance offers innovative solutions to protect your assets, goals, and future plans.
Eunice Public Schools remind all parents you're the most important person in your child's life. Please advise and encourage them to make responsible choices while supporting their efforts in education. Help teach them ways to combat the tough challenges they face constantly. Eunice Public Schools believe students come first, relationships matter, and academic excellence transforms lives. The students demonstrate integrity, tenacity, and grit while developing kindness and compassion. Eunice Public Schools and Superintendent Bruce Hatch, their educators helping students build a solid lifetime.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports. Here live in Eunice as your Eunice Cardinals in red with the white helmets, white pants, hosting the Kermit Yellow Jackets. They're in all white. They've got kind of that maroon and gold helmet, maroon letters. So we are getting ready to get started here.
And
we
Eunice,
just had the national anthem.
Eunice will receive from the left side.
And Eunice to be receiving, Charlie says. So
and the station says Charlie's volume is perfect.
All right.
It's because you don't speak much.
That's right. What else? What else could you expect?
Reminder, tomorrow, 6 p.m.,
Station.
the Lee County Sports Hall of Fame is having their dinner and inauguration of Eunice's own Len White. He will be recognized and inducted officially into the Sports Hall of Fame for Lee County tomorrow at 6 o'clock. I've spoke to Leonard. He's planning on being there. So if you want to go, make sure you get over there, get you some tickets. Let's support one of Eunice's own, our own Eunice legend. Shout out to our chain gang, Joel Armendariz, Manuel Pargas, Sean Roach, and Kermit gets ready to kick off. And here comes the kick.
Big 50 booms that ball towards the back
Trying
there.
to see who took it in the back. Is that Luis Gomez?
I believe it is Gomez.
Trying to pop it out. He's still on his feet. He gets slung down to the ground. And he makes it all the way out to about the 48-yard line where the Cardinals will take over 1st and 10. Good run by Luis.
That's beautiful. That's what we need right now to start off the game. Come on here, make his presence known real quick, huh?
Yeah, definitely a good run there. The Cardinals in that traditional spread offense that they run. Very seldom do anything other than that. And it looks like, trying to see who that is in the backfield. Is that Woods?
Yes, sir, Woods, number 13.
So we've got Elgin Woods in the backfield. He's been out a couple of weeks injured. Melanson in the shotgun, sends a man in motion. They're going to pitch it to the man in motion, and they grab him in the backfield, and the ball comes loose.
And I believe we got it.
Elgin Woods jumped on it to save a turnover there for the Cardinals. That was Hasiel Goita who turned and took that pitch and then lost the ball.
Big loss on that.
Man, we lost 10 yards on that maybe?
It's probably,
Close.
probably about 6-7.
Yeah.
Looks like it's going to be second and a long ways
Not the way we wanted to start, boss.
from the 42-yard line. So second and we'll call it about 16.
Yeah, that's a
Ball
good call.
spotted at the 42. Eunice too wide to the left, too wide to the right. Melanson Woods in the backfield. Melanson takes the snap, looking downfield. Throws
Under
at it, and it
pressure.
gets knocked away by the line of the Kermit Yellow Jackets. We talked about this here in the broadcast booth as we were looking down. Kermit's line definitely
Large.
outsizes the Eunice line. There is no doubt about it, and right there they showed it.
They showed it real easy about there, man.
You're not going to have good luck passing over top of those boys.
Yeah, you're going to have to get the ball out of your hands before they get in your face. So third down, we'll call it 16, 11 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Too wide to the left, too wide to the right. Melanson takes the snap, looking down the field. He floats
there,
it down
he's
the
there.
middle, and he
Oh.
had a man open, just a little bit overthrew him. That doesn't happen very often. That was High
Yes,
Castro.
sir, that was High Castro.
And you'll see the punt team come on to the field.
It's not what we wanted to see so early in the game. I was instructed to do this.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, sir.
All right. So the Cardinal punt team out there on the field now. Fourth down, and we'll call it 16. 11 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
They were kicking some boomers in warm-up, so let's get us a good punt.
Melanson's the quarterback. He's
got a
also
flag.
the
Delay
kicker.
game, maybe?
We're going to have a
Goodness.
delay of game. So we've got a flag on the field waiting to see what the call is.
Illegal substitution.
Back them up 5 yards.
So
for
the
what?
Cardinals get called. I've never heard that call, a legal substitution, at least not in that particular situation, but they'll back them up 5, and so now it's 4th and
Don't look at
20
me, Charlie.
plus.
I ain't out there.
They
I'm
from
trying
Texas
to
or
fix my
Mexico?
mic. That's what I'm trying to do, bud.
Oh, just fix some iron.
So the Cardinals punt team still on the field. Here comes a man in motion.
That's
He's going
Lord.
to run to the middle. And here comes the punt, and they
nice.
almost block it. It looked like it may have been partially blocked. It's going to go out of bounds over on the Kermit side.
All the way to the 40? Oh, he
And
gave
so
him a good
that's going
spot.
to give Kermit some great field position as the Cardinals look like
Struggled.
they've had a week off.
At the 38
I believe they did. Give a quick shout out to our sponsors: Parker Energy Service, BHA Service and Rentals, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, Debbie's Country Kitchen, Corner Hardware, Lavelle Insurance, Redbird Garage, Devon Energy, NMR Pipeline LLC, Redbird Garage, Guns Up, and Outlaw Grill and Bigger Than Me Pizza. Take it away, Johnny.
Kermit in the shotgun. They've got 2 wide right, 2 wide to the left. Got the running back sitting there beside him. The quarterback is Mauricio Perez. Perez in the backfield. He moves his running back. I believe that's going to be Bassett over to his left side. Takes the snap. He's going to fake the handoff and then throw it out here to the right side to
Oh,
34.
beautiful stop there by who?
Nice.
By Gomez.
Is that 34? Is that what that number says?
Yes, sir. That's 3-4. Yes, sir.
And we don't have a 34 on our roster, which I downloaded once again off Max Prep, so that guy doesn't exist. He's just
They
number
probably
34.
picked him up at the parade.
Might have picked him up in Jow.
No gain on the play.
So that's going to make it a,
Second and
you're
10?
right, no gain, so it's going to be 2nd and 10. Ball spotted
Oh, wait a
about
minute.
the 38-yard line.
He lost about 2 inches.
Trips over to the right,
Look
one
at all
out
that
here to the
traffic
left.
over there.
Waiting on the snap. Here's the snap. They fake the
quarterback
handoff.
keeper.
Quarterback pulls it, turns over
He
to
got
the
him.
side, trying to get some space. The Cardinals knock him out of bounds, but not before he picks up about 3, maybe 4 yards.
Big 33 pushed him out of the bounce there for the Eunice Cardinals. And who's that?
Big
Cooper.
33 jumping in there. That's Coop Dog Pearson. Cooper, the Coop Dog Pearson, knocking somebody out of bounds there.
Living up to that legacy, huh?
That's right. Saw Chad and Travis today. Shout out to them.
Yeah, I seen Travis today. I ain't seen him in a while. He still looks swole.
3 receivers wide right, 1 to the left. Bassett and Perez in the backfield for Kermit. Perez takes the snap, looking past the whole way. Under some pressure, but now he's going to flush to his right side. He throws it down the field.
Intercepted by high end.
That's high-end Castro. Castro with the interception, and then he runs it back past the line of scrimmage. The Cardinals will take over 1st and 10 in Kermit territory.
Did you see how he set him up? He was just sitting low like a cobra. The quarterback threw the ball in the air, and high end jumped up and took it out of the air like nothing.
Like nothing now?
Like nothing. He just robbed him, mugged him in the streets.
Very nice there. That's the INT for high-end Castro.
Just what the doctor ordered.
And so the Cardinals take back over here, 1st and 10, ball spotted about the 39-yard line. Melanson in the backfield. He's got 3 to his right side. They're going to fake that same little pitch play they ran the last time. Melanson trying to turn the corner, and he might have got back to the line of scrimmage. This defensive line.
That's a big mite there, Jimmy. That's a big mite. I think we lost a yard there.
Yep. I think they're big and they're quick, Jimmy.
And we got to be careful, too, because as big as they are, they're going to hurt somebody.
And
we need that somebody for next week and the rest of the season.
Reminder, at the half, we'll recognize our Eunice Public School Employee Spotlight. We'll also have homecoming that we're going to try to show. They throw it out here to Gomez. Jabs and goes, and he's all the way down inside the 25 to the 23-yard line. 1st and 10, Eunice.
Breaking ankles, man. Breaking ankles out there, ain't he?
So the Cardinals move the ball there. Quick pass may be the way to go here. That way you don't give that defensive line time to get there. You put the athletes out here on the sides in control. They're going to hand it right up the middle to Woods. Woods bobs around. He's still on his feet. He's to the 15.
And he's going to get a touchdown.
Touchdown. Elgin Woods rocks his boots right into the end zone and puts 6 on the board. That man's a beast.
Boy, I thought they had him stopped in the back, but he came out, like Jimmy said, like a beast, biting and clawing towards that corner. Getting a touchdown, that young man.
He can smell that end zone.
Now he's about to kick it in for another one.
Man.
Not another touchdown, another point.
Woods has been out for quite some time. He's been out the last couple of weeks injured, but he showed no signs of it there as he broke free. They had him wrapped up in the middle. Guys that outweigh him by 100 pounds. The young man is not very big. Next thing you know, he popped out the other side and was still going.
He is strong. He ain't big, but he is strong, and he needs somebody out there to block somebody so he can kick a field goal.
So Eunice rushing one out there late to get set.
Big 50.
Ready for the extra point. High-end Castro, the holder. There's the snap. They put it down. The
beautiful.
Kick is
it's good.
Nice. And it is good. And just like that, the Cardinals lead Kermit 7-0. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Give a shout out to our sponsors: Eunice Wrecker, Badger Hydrovac, Parker Energy Service, BTA Service and Rentals, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, Debbie Country Kitchen, Corner Hardware, Lavelle Insurance, Redbird Garage, Devon Energy, NMR Pipeline LLC, Redbird Gas, Guns Up Service, Outlaw Grill, and Bigger Than Me Pizza. Those are our proud sponsors of today's homecoming game as the Eunice Cardinals are facing the Kermit Yellow Jackets.
Hey, are you 3? On the
I
board?
am 2.
You're 2.
Yes.
I'm going to turn you down a bit. They're saying you're still sounding really scratchy.
It was that. Woo!
Man, I got a text just now. Jimmy, go to good. I don't know. I guess you're good.
Jimmy, go to good?
Yeah.
I go to good. I go to good.
Charlie, you're still perfect. So that means don't say nothing.
Yeah, just keep being quiet.
Just keep being quiet.
You'll be all right.
And just quit moving that camera so much.
That's right. Don't move it so fast. That's what hurts your head. It's when it goes like this and then goes back, and you feel like you're in the roller coaster for sure.
Whoop lash.
And then me all screaming, everybody would hang up on us.
I said lash, too. Don't
lash.
think I said something else.
Shout out to my cousin Shelly and the Dean family. We appreciate you listening. And shout out to Matt Mata. Here comes the kickoff, and Kermit going to take a fair catch back inside the 25.
And nobody was in front of him, at least 10 yards.
He had 10, 15, maybe 20 yards of open space if he grabs it and runs, but I guess that's the safe play. And so the Cardinal defense returns to the field with 9:06 remaining here in quarter number 1.
And Eunice leads 7-0. 7-0.
Trey Sims says, tell your partner his mic needs to go down as it is crazy and we can't hear anything he's saying.
Which one?
Which one? Me?
I'm assuming he's talking about
Charlie, your voice is perfect.
Curse, I'm perfect.
Put me all the way down a little bit more, right there.
I'll bump you right in there.
He's down to 0.
Just put me down. I'm used to being down anyways, Jimmy.
So 9:06 to go. Kermit has the ball. 1st and 10, ball at the 25-yard line. In the backfield is Perez. He's kind of got that pistol back formation set up. Takes the snap in the shotgun, going to hand it right up the middle this time to Bossett. Bossett had a little room. He plugs forward, and he's going to pick up about 7.
He hit a couple of Cardinals there, huh?
Sure did.
He did. He definitely did the hitting.
That hurt my voice. I'm going to have to be turned down a little bit.
Tackle me if you will. I'm going to hit you.
So the Cardinals lead 7-0 with 8:45 to go here in the first quarter. Kermit with the ball. Second down, we'll call it 3. I would look to see that same play again, maybe the other side, but we will see. Perez in the backfield, takes a snap. He hands it. No, he fakes it and then comes back this way.
Gets a first down
and he gets a first down, and he pushes forward just ahead of the first down marker. They're going to spot him about 1.5 yards past the first down marker, so it'll be 1st and 10 Kermit.
A good stop there. I think that was Gomez, right? Hit him.
I believe you're right. So that is Bossett again. I'm sorry, not Bossett. That was Perez. He faked the handoff to Bossett that time, and then Perez ducked and came in on this side over here on the left. So 1st and 10, ball spotted at the 37. Perez in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Hands it to Bossett this time toward the right side. He's got a flock of Cardinals fluttering in after him.
And who came out with the tackle? Gomez.
They take him down, and Bossett's down, and he's rolling around on the ground, holding and slapping the turf, so he looks like he's injured.
The way that Gomez tackled him, he grabbed his ankles and just kind of rolled him.
Rolled?
Yes, sir.
You know, that's that new tackling technique. I don't know if you've ever watched, like, these teams. That's what they teach us, to grab and roll.
And what happens there, usually it's a hip, a knee, or an ankle.
It's kind of scary. But they've done that instead of teaching. When I was in school, they taught you to lead with the crown of the head, or not the crown, like the forehead, face, head up, that sort of thing. And now they don't like that, and they've went to this grab and roll technique, and it's a little different for sure.
All right, he's up. Good.
So the Kermit Yellow Jacket is up and moving. Reminder, youth football tomorrow, Jowl. You've got football and cheer going on down there. I'm sure Charlie will be down there cheering for the wrong team, but he'll be down there. And then
if y'all see me down there, I'm in my Seminoles because of my grandson.
Seminole.
Swimming hole.
Reminder, homecoming. You don't even want to know what Denver City and Seminole, they don't get along real good. The Denver City people, they call them Smelly Hole. But anyway,
that's bad.
That's
bad.
All right, then. Back to the actions, ladies and gentlemen.
Thoughts and prayers for Tanya White, Ben Thompson. We're thinking about you. And Lynn White, tomorrow, Sports Hall of Fame induction. Second down, we'll call it 7. Ball at the 40-yard line. Perez in the backfield, takes a snap. Fakes, no, he gives the handoff to Bassett, trying to turn the corner.
Nothing
and
doing.
Bassett gets knocked down hard by number, is that 6?
Yes, sir, that's number 6. And that wasn't Bassett running the ball. That was number 32 for Kermit.
Oh, they switched running
backs. Yes, remember they took Bassett out because he went down. He's injured.
I got you.
Let's come out for a play.
And so that is Zamora that stepped up and made that tackle. Not a tickle. He didn't tickle him.
He might have tickled him a little bit.
That was Hernandez. Yeah, Hernandez in the backfield now.
Me.
Yeah. Shut up, Charlie.
Tickle me Charlie Mo over here beside
Poke his belly.
7:05 to go here in the first quarter. Perez in the backfield. Takes snap. He's looking past. Going toward his right side. He had somebody have him in the backfield. And then, I don't know why they gave up, but they threw it down the field and it skips off the turf.
It was a horrible throw, if you don't mind me saying, but somebody could have gone from the back, number 45.
4-5, that was Botello, and he felt like he was being held, so he was...
You play into the whistle blows, right?
Yeah, he stopped and probably could have stayed with him from the backside there.
I was told I have a strong, solid voice. So you might pick up everything easily, Charlie.
That sounds like a plan.
I'm gonna believe
Is
it,
that
baby.
like tall, dark, and handsome?
It's fourth down here, and we'll call it 8, maybe 7. And so it looks to me like this is the kicking unit or the punt team for Kermit. They kind of got that short, So they do punt it. They punt it away.
That's a good punt.
Spin it down the field.
Gomez
fumbled it, and then he's able to jump on it.
Man.
We lost, 5-6 yards on that one?
Yep. So he got it back, though. We'll give him the thumbs up on that one. 6:45 to go here in the first quarter. Eunice leads 7-0.
Shout out to our sponsors real quick.
Got a half a thumb.
Half a thumb. Cardinal Hardware, Lavelle Insurance, Redbird Garage, Devon Energy, NMR Pipeline LLC, Redbird Gas, Guns Up Service, Outlaw Bigger Than Me Pizza, and that's all I can get in right here because we're about to get back to the action.
So here comes the Cardinals to the line of scrimmage, 2 each side. Melanson and Woods in the backfield. They take the snap and hand it off to Woods. Woods trying to turn the corner. He bobs weave, still on his feet, and then gets knocked out of bounds, but not before he picks up probably 4.
He made something out of nothing. They're trying to stay behind his blockers.
Woods is tiny. He's really shifty, but, man, he can run. He can move. Kind of, I'm trying to think of some of the running backs that remind me of him through the years. He just kind of tough to deal with for sure.
And he hides behind the line, too, real easily.
Yes. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right.
Oh, we moved on
Melanson takes the snap, looking
Under
down
pressure.
the field, under pressure. He bobs, he pops out. He's headed to the left side, trying to spin around. He was pushing his lineman to turn around and block instead of looking at him, but he didn't. And he gets taken down, loses about a yard.
They were playing like tag with each other, wasn't it? It's kind of funny.
What are you doing,
It's
dude?
comical out there. It's comical right now for the Eunice Cardinals.
So 3rd down and 7 here. 6:14 to go here in quarter number 1. Cardinals leading the south close town here, just south of us, Kermit, Texas. 4 receivers wide to the right. Melanson in the backfield by himself. Takes the snap, rolls to his right, looking down the field. He's got a man.
Perfect.
Hitting
Gomez.
over here on the side is Gomez. Gomez still on his feet. He cuts back over to the left side and then got upended around the 40, but he picks up a huge gain. Gomez with about a 40-yard pickup right there.
And if that guy would have missed him, he was gone. He was gone to the races.
That was the last one that could have got him.
Just kind of FYI, Mr. Jones, there's a 3-minute delay still.
Wow. Okay.
3-minute delay.
So the Cardinals head back to the line of scrimmage. 5:45 to go here in the first quarter. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Melanson takes the snap, looking down the field. They're trying to set up the screen. They do get it out to Woods. Woods is on his feet. He grabs it, pokes it around the right side, gets knocked out of bounds after about a 7-yard pickup.
Man, that was a long screen pass.
I agree. Very slow developing.
Yes.
And Melanson had a whole host of Yellow Jackets. It looked like me when I knocked down one of them Yellow Jacket nests in the summer, and they're coming after me, and I'm running for dear life.
Yeah, but these are 200-pound Yellow Jackets.
I'm telling you, they're big Yellow Jackets.
You got to use that spray where they get halfway through you and fall out of the sky.
2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Melanson in the backfield. Takes the snap, looks down the field, throws it over here to Gota. He gets knocked out of bounds, but he's going to pick up a first down, I believe.
I believe you are right.
That is Hasiel. And so he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and 10. Cardinals from about the 28-yard line.
And Cardinals doing what they need to do, moving that ball, keeping Kermit on their toes.
I agree.
Thinking about them great big old linemen, sometimes they don't run as fast
Yes,
as our little fellas.
I believe we're going to throw it to number 10 over here on that by that big C in the touchdown area.
The Cardinals head back out there. Trips to the left. Melanson and Woods. They hand it this time to Woods,
man.
and he's got a host of Yellow Jackets come through and take him down.
And he squared up. He didn't like that last push, did he?
Yep.
And there's number 53 for the Eunice Cardinals going to take care of business.
Yeah, you don't mess with Woods without 5'3" coming through.
Especially with that bum ankle.
So the Cardinals.
He squared up, and that kid was about 2 foot taller than him.
The Cardinals with a big loss right there. They're all the way back to the 35-yard line with under 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
Yeah, they do lose about 10 yards on that one, huh?
Yeah.
That's a tough one. But it's 2nd and 15, Mr. Jones?
That's something like that. The Cardinals head to the line of scrimmage, trips to the left, 1 to the right. Melanson takes the snap, looking down the field. He's going to flare it deep. He's got a man.
Who's that?
Making the catch is Hyan Castro. And then there's a flag at the end.
And nobody's raising their hands for a touchdown.
I'm sure it's going to be an unsportsmanlike call on us. Holding on the defense.
Oh.
Wow.
Holding on defense? You mean holding on offense?
They called a holding on offense. He said defense.
Okay.
But he pointed our way.
Yeah, that's what I'm a little confused, Coach.
So now it's
a 10 yards previous spot.
You're mic'd up, sir.
Yeah, he's
his
still
mic's working better than mine, ain't it?
So 2nd down and like 24.
Yeah, give it to Hyan again, man. He's due. He was wide open too, wasn't he, boys?
So Castro wide open down the middle, scored a 40-yard touchdown.
Easy.
But the holding call brings it back, and so now it'll be 2nd and about 30 from the 45. Melanson with it again, throws it out to the left side, and he got hit early.
Where's that flag, bro?
It didn't come out. But, well, it is what it is.
I think he was going to grab it, but he couldn't reach it. So, well.
So it's going to be 4th down and what? 40?
3rd down.
Oh, I thought that was a 3rd down.
No, we lost.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I stand
the
corrected.
board showing 3rd down and 37 yards here to go. Ball spotted at the 45. We're going to have 3 receivers. No, we're going to have 4 over to the right side. So quadruples over to the left side. Rolling is Melanson, heads over to the side and then throws it down the field to Gomez. Gomez is going to pick up about 25 or so, and he's going to get them back within manageable,
Might as well go
field
for
goal
it.
area.
no, probably not field goal, but it
decent
makes it,
punt, yeah.
it makes it 4th, not punt. They're not going to punt from there.
Might as well go for
4th
it.
down
And
and
15?
about, probably 13.
14.
And so it gets them to where they can reasonably get this next, first down here. It puts them to where it's at least doable.
The odds are better, right?
Yeah. So here we go. Taking the snap is Melanson looking down the field. He's got some pressure. He floats it down the field.
There's a flag on that. They didn't
and
hold his backhand.
Gomez trying to get there.
No
Looked to
flag.
me like some contact, no call. And it's going to be Kermit ball on the turnover on downs.
I guess you're letting them play there on the second side.
For sure.
Man. But the score remains the same, 7-0 as Eunice leads here in the first quarter. 4 minutes and 26 seconds remaining here. And do we have a timeout on the field as all the Kermit coaches are out there talking to their players?
Reminder tomorrow, or at halftime, not tomorrow. Tomorrow is the Sports Hall of Fame. At halftime today, we've got the homecoming ceremonies. Your queen candidates, Jaylee Parker, Michaela Pierce, and Norma Ponce. Your king candidates, Jose Calvillo, Tyson Coy, and Elgin Woods. So stepping back into a tight type formation here is Kermit. They're going to fake the handoff this side, and Perez is going to take it around that other side. He's still on his feet, bobbing, weaving, drives over, gets knocked out of bounds right at the first down marker.
I think they're going to give it to him, Mr. Jones.
It's going to be close. See where they spot and what
They
kind
put
of
it at, right?
signal
Yeah, they'll probably give it
it's
to him.
close. It is really close. This guy over here is pointing saying first down, so I think they're going to move them. They haven't moved the chains,
that's
and
a
Kermit's already
second and
lined
2
up on
inches,
the
yep.
ball. So they did not give it to him. This time
like
they're
that.
going to hand off on a little misdirection play coming this side.
You
And
can't
there's
jump
the
over
flag.
people in New
Yeah, in high
Mexico.
school you can't do
Got
it.
in high
a
school,
flag. Got a flag.
And I don't know about Texas. I don't know if that's legal or not.
I thought it was legal in Texas, but I could be wrong. But New Mexico is no longer legal, right?
Yep. It's like when we go to Texas and play those Texas schools, they'll chop us.
Yes.
And
Yep.
we're not used to chopping
Chop
the
blocks.
chop block. In New Mexico, that's illegal. When I was a young man, I played football most of my high school career in Arkansas.
Many years ago.
Yeah, a long time ago. And we could chop block.
Long.
So when I moved here, we could also crack. And,
Yeah, it's
and
different.
If you were
Crack
within I think it was the tackles, you could hit in the back, whatever. And so
hit 'em hard, man.
And hit them hard, right in the back. And so when I moved here, I played the same position, and I struggled because I couldn't do that anymore, and it was something I'd done my whole life.
And it's hard to adjust.
Yes. So, and I'm not sure whether that's the rule in Texas or not,
Is
but
it
in
a
New Mexico you can't hurdle
15-yard penalty?
people. I think so.
They said 15 yards.
Yep.
It's kind of frustrating for the poor running back there.
Yeah, for sure, because he hurdled the Eunice player and was headed down the field for an easy first down.
So they replayed it down because it's still a second down.
So they've got him all the way back to the original line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10. Ball spotted about the 32-yard line.
Okay.
Perez in the backfield for Kermit, takes the snap, fakes the handoff again, heads over to the right side. Perez pushing forward. He's going to pick up about 6.
He's a big quarterback, old Mauricio, ain't he?
He was faking me out. I was following the running back.
We're going to tell you just zoom out and get as much as you
just
can.
zoom out.
That was a pretty good fake.
Because they're already mad at us for my voice. Imagine you're
If you're zooming on the wrong player.
Yep. We're really going to be banned for next year.
Like that kid don't even have a football. Why
Then why are you following
him?
him? 3:30 to go here in the first quarter. Kermit back to the line of scrimmage. Perez in the shotgun. Takes the snap. He hands it this time around this side, trying to turn the corner and ducking his shoulder and plowing ahead.
Wow. That'll be a first
That
down.
is number 20.
22.
Is that 22?
Yes, sir.
So that's Bossett back in the game, and I just got a message saying that it is legal in Texas. You can hurdle in Texas, so that kid probably had no idea he wasn't supposed to hurdle.
I mean, you can't blame him for something he's done in the last 6 games, right?
Yep. So that's a first down. Kermit, they're right at midfield. The ball spotted at the 50. Perez in the backfield. Takes the snap in the shotgun, fakes the handoff, and runs right up the middle. He's pushing forward, and he's going to be close to another first down. Now they spot him shy as he rolled forward
Those
to the
are
first down.
fast
marker.
8 yards right there.
Yes.
He took like 3 steps
That
and he was there.
quarterback has, you said he, averages 100 yards a game?
Yeah, right at 100 rushing.
So
He's
far,
showing
he's at 89 yards this game.
So second down and 2, 2:50 to go here in quarter number
He only
1.
gets, 11 more?
Perez up to the line of scrimmage with his team. Kind of an interesting formation they're running here. Looks like a stairwell, kind of a ladder going across there with all of them lined up in the backfield. They run it right up the middle to Bassett. He heads over to the right side. He gets taken down, but he's going to pick up a first down. And that'll make
Eunice
it first
needs to
and 10.
corral that right there. It's kind of a little. They seem a little discombobulated. What's that word you always use? Jimmy?
Discombobulated?
Discombobulated.
Eunice has struggled to stop the run all year. I mean, that's the reality.
Yeah, yes, sir, it is.
And that's what's given them fits here today. When Kermit's tried to pass the ball, we're headed the other direction with it. And so here we go. Perez and the Kermit Yellow Jackets back to the line of scrimmage. First and 10, ball spotted about the 38.
I'll tell you in a minute.
Perez ready, takes the snap.
high
The ball
snap.
almost goes over
Get
his
him,
head. He keeps it,
Ooh.
but they come flying
Look
in
at them
there.
Cardinals, man. They just flew up in there like a flock of Cardinals took out that Hornet, huh? I
Man.
mean, yeah.
They drag Perez down in the backfield. He's going to lose about 3.
Just from the heads up from the station, it says, you guys are doing great. Jimmy's voice is good. He gets excited, starts blasting Charlie's. Your voice is still perfect. And Rosенdo's, your voice is awesome. That's from the station. I'm just saying what the station says. But they have a 3-minute delay, so it might be different.
You got to take that check over there in a little bit.
So Perez back in the backfield, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Second down, we'll call it 12, maybe 13. Perez looking down the field. He's got some pressure. He breaks it over to the right side, then throws it down the field. And a nice play there by Luis Gomez. As
Came
he
in
come
and
up
hit him anyways,
them.
huh?
Right as the ball went through his hands, he hit him.
You know that had to hurt.
Yep.
Oh, 3rd and 13.
So beautiful job there by the Eunice Cardinals on the defensive side, holding him right there, pushing him back an extra 3 yards as well.
So they're going to spot the ball, 3rd down, and we'll call it 13. Ball around the 41-yard line. 1:25 here to go in the first quarter. The Cardinals lead 7-0.
And this is what we expected having that week off. A little bit competitive football.
Oh, yeah.
Perez in the backfield for
I'm
Kermit.
ready to play tonight.
In the shotgun. Takes the snap, looking
Here
past
they
the
come,
whole way.
here
He's
they
got
come.
some pressure. They try to set up the screen. They get to him. He floats one down the field, and Kermit actually caught that pass.
Almost
but
to
it
the
actually
line.
ended up
Down
being like a
already.
1-yard gain, maybe 2. And so it's going to be 4th down. We'll call it 11.
Man, I thought he was already down.
I thought he was going to sack on him. Who was it on him? I couldn't get his number.
They had 2 Cardinals all over him. It looked like when you see like those buzzards flying around and there's like little sparrows up there jacking with
Jacking on
them.
him on top of the
That's
head.
kind of the way that looked there. So 4th and 11. Kermit looks to be going for it here. 48 seconds to go in the first quarter.
And the clock is running.
They are letting it run, checking out that Yellow Jacket, bouncing up and
You
down
seen him
over on
too?
the sideline.
I think
That's
that'd be a good fight between him and Reggie.
That is a cool-looking Yellow Jacket over there. I got to give them that. And it looks like we're going to have a timeout on the field with 38 seconds to go in quarter number 1. Eunice leads 7-0. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Shout out to our sponsors, Park Energy Service, BH Service, and Rentals, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, Debbie Country Kitchen, Cardinal Hardware, Nelvale Insurance, Redbird Garage, Devon Energy, NMR Pipeline LLC, Redbird Gas, Guns Up Services, Outlaw Grill and Bigger Than Me Pizza, Eunice Wrecker, and Badger Hydrovac, our proud sponsor of today's football game, homecoming game. The score is 7-0 as Eunice leads her with a few seconds left in the first quarter, right, Mr. Jones?
Yep.
And you know who we're missing right here come every game? Is Cynthia Sims and her husband. They're not right there tonight. That's kind of
for sure.
kind of odd.
Shout out
has
to
something
Rance
to do.
Colburn. They're listening to us. Samantha Norvell, we appreciate you guys. Miranda Fish, Kathy Walters, Manny Gonzalez, Bob Klaus giving me
Oh,
an
there it
update.
is. There he is. Oh,
He
Bob
told me
Klaus.
that
Bob.
Thule over Jal, 13-0 in the first quarter. And Dustin Gaskins and all of the FFA kids, we appreciate you guys listening.
Yes, best of luck tonight or tomorrow.
So 4th down, and there's movement.
Yeah, movement and no flag. Oh, there it is.
There it comes.
Easy, Jimmy. Easy, Jimmy. Almost jumped out the window there,
I'm
Superman.
telling you.
That'll be 4th and
I think you just
16.
blasted on the mic, huh?
Mr. Gaskins was one of our Eunice Public School Employee Spotlight recipients earlier. He does a great job. We appreciate all that he does with those
FFA,
youngsters and the
New
animals.
deal for Eunice.
Yep.
He does a great job, and he keeps the kids involved and motivated, what I've seen.
I agree. Great guy.
Yes.
We appreciate all that he does.
So I believe Kermit's going to punt here.
So, yeah, now they've got the punt team on as it's 4th down. We'll call it 16. Punt team back, taking the snap. They're going to punt it. It's just a little
no flag on that. There it is.
Oh.
Roughing the passer.
Rough the kicker?
Kicker, yes.
Oh, man, and that ball is going to roll all the way down inside the 3 to about the 1 yard line.
They may decline that penalty.
If it's a 15-yarder, it's going to be close.
It'll be close.
Somebody said really on the stands.
They got us down at the 1 yard line.
I don't know what we do here,
we'll
boys.
See what if they run the play again.
Roughing the kicker on the defense, 15 yards from the previous spot.
And first, it's an automatic first. So Eunice with the
that
roughing call. And so Kermit will get a first down and 15 yards.
That didn't look that
one.
rough to me. I don't know, maybe.
It didn't look so rough because the ball landed where it needed to land. It kind of helped him in the way he kicked it.
I thought they almost, if they would have got a hand on the ball, he wouldn't have been roughing the punter.
I think you're not allowed to touch a punter.
As long as you hit the ball first, I think you can get him.
The thing that makes it so tough is they don't line up in like a traditional punt formation. They have a real shallow snap, and then the punter does that rugby style where he runs 2 or 3 steps and then kicks it from a sideways angle. And so as he was running, he kicked it. He's still the punter, and so once it kicks away, if you don't touch the ball, you can't touch him.
It doesn't say if he kicks you or you touch him. It doesn't say specifically.
They got like a timeout, or what are they doing?
There's a discussion by the officials
it's a
out
TV
there in the
timeout.
middle of the field.
It's a TV timeout.
We'll remind everybody the Lee County Sports Hall of Fame dinner is tomorrow. I've got people asking me about tickets. I got to be perfectly honest with everybody. I have nothing to do with the Lee County Sports Hall of Fame other than I know the people. I'm not involved. I'm not a member. I'm not whatever. I'm just advocating for our guy, Lynn White, from here.
You're not a member yet.
No, I'm not. I've got nothing to do with it.
You got 10 more years you might get in.
I probably never. But anyway, so when I get the questions about how to get tickets, what I was told by them was that you had to get them to call in and get them. But I was also told yesterday that you can probably get them at the door. But don't hold me to that. I'll try tomorrow to do some more checking
Could you imagine?
See if I can find out.
Well, Jimmy said we can just come up here.
Yep.
Why do they run our coach off and their coaches are all on the field?
It's because that's the Texas side. This is the
Shout out
side.
to Perry Kimple listening. So we appreciate you watching from Ontario, Oregon tonight.
We're going to re-kick it?
I'm not sure.
Everybody's coming off the field on that.
There's a correction on the play. It was determined by the official that the ball was tipped on the kick, so therefore there can be no roughing the kicker, so it'll be Eunice's ball first down.
We talked about that while ago. If they touched
they did touch the ball.
So they said they did touch the ball. So because they touched it,
well, that was a pretty good punt considering we touched the ball.
Either way, it benefited Kermit. Either way, it would have gone. Who you going for, Kermit or for Eunice?
Because we got it on the 1 yard line.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's going to be
Just
tough.
gives us more yards to run.
That's true. Hand it off to Woods and let him run back 110 yards.
So here we go. 24 seconds to go in quarter number 1. Eunice backed up all the way to the 1 yard line, maybe inside the 1. First and 10. Empty backfield. Melanson in the backfield by himself. And he gets the whole Kermit team to run across the line.
That'll get it out and manageable.
Yes.
So he gave them the hard count and the snap, and the whole Kermit Yellow Jackets came through there. They didn't know that Melanson had the raid in his hand.
That gets a reference to the parade today's.
Yes.
There was some decent floats, wasn't there?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty neat. Somebody told me, my daughter, Jada, told me that we should have done a broadcast float and had us up there broadcasting. That
Charlie would have been a good wasp. You know that?
They throw this one.
Not a wasp.
A yellow jacket.
I'm not sure.
You have more of a body of a wasp than yellow jacket.
Is it the same thing?
No. I don't know why he threw it out this way, Jones. I'm
or
sorry.
a honeybee.
Yeah, he might be a honeybee.
Well, I'm not sure what happened. Right? I don't know what we were doing there.
Killer bee.
He was trying to hit the mascot.
Honeybee or killer bee?
Not a killer bee.
So it was 1st and 5, and we snapped it and threw it immediately right to the bench of the Cardinals. I'm not sure what happened there, but here we go.
There it is again.
Now we throw it out to this side. That's Hasiel. Hasiel turns the corner, and he's going to get out of bounds. He does get a first down all the way out to around the 19-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10.
And he saves us some time on the clock there. Unless it was never started by Billy. You never know.
Hasiel getting some good minutes here
in
place of Mata. That's usually where Mata would play.
Yeah.
Hasiel's one of our youngsters.
Hey, they're going to step. The young guys are going to step up.
Been
They
playing
need to.
Hasiel's been playing a lot of JV football this year, and man, he's looked
He's a stud,
amazing
brother.
down there.
Hey, the more you play, I mean, you're going to get better.
So Melanson in the backfield by himself again. Trips to the left, 2 over here to the right.
There's
And there
another one.
goes the whole Kermit defense again. And they're pointing Kermit's way.
Oops, sorry.
So Kermit's in such a hurry to come across the line. They're jumping every time we clap.
Yeah, I mean, we can clap all night and get
that'll
5
slow
yards
them
here.
down a little bit right there.
Yep, for sure.
And plus saves time on the clock, getting 5 free yards there, bud.
Yep.
First down and 5.
So look over here. We've got a battle of
Oh, there they are.
flying rodents or creatures or whatever. We've got
Flying rodent.
we've got the Cardinal
I
and the
think
Yellow
Cardinals,
Jacket, and Charlie's missing the football
much the
game. If
Yellow
you guys
Jackets.
getting dizzy.
Oh, the high end. Make a
Castro
move.
on his
Make a
feet.
move.
He
Make a
turns
move.
the corner. He's
Get
to
there.
the 50.
And he's
the
gone
40,
to the races,
30,
and he's gone.
20,
And
10,
he's gone.
5, touchdown, room service for Castro. Booyah!
Money, baby. I would scream louder, but I can't because the mics ain't working.
He just wanted to run down there and see that fight between the Yellow Jacket and the Cardinal, I think.
That kid touches the ball when it's a touchdown,
He
man.
said, I'm going on
So a
down there.
75-yard touchdown by Hyen Castro.
That boy is just going all out tonight.
Well, I think a Cardinal would probably be able to take a Yellow Jacket now
I
because
think
they're
that they eat him. I think they eat him.
bigger.
Stick that stinger in you, it wouldn't be very fun. I mean, if the Cardinal got him with his pecker, that wouldn't be
That
good
would hurt
either,
him a little
but-
bit more.
Hurt that.
I mean,
would
it
hurt.
would.
That pecker's probably stronger than a stinger.
Well, I mean, that's what they eat with, so
I
it
think they
probably
just,
is.
yeah.
So here we go. The end of the first quarter. Time's gone off the clock.
Once
The
again.
score's 13-0, and the Cardinals' PAT team is out there on the field.
High end's always wasting the clock, ain't he?
High end, yes, sir. He's out
He
there
likes to
ready.
score with
Yeah.
no time on the clock.
That's
He
my
likes
boy.
it.
He's a go-to guy. He's clutch.
Clutch player.
So back is Woods. The kick or the snap
Nice.
is up. It's down, and the kick is up and good. And so the Cardinals now lead 14-0 over Kermit. You're listening to Nomark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Shout out to our sponsors: Parker Energy Service, BJ Service and Rentals, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, Debbie Country Kitchen, Cardinal Hardware, Lavelle Insurance, Redbird Garage, Devon Energy, NMR Pipeline LLC, Redbird Gas, Guns Up Services, Outlaw Grill and Bigger Than Me Pizza, Eunice Wrecker, and Badger Hydrovac, our proud sponsor of today's homecoming game, as Eunice are beating the Yellow Jackets.
The Cardinals up early here, 14-0 at the end of one. And so far, so good for the Cardinals.
And they started way back in their own end zone on that drive, Mr. Jones, and they
Yeah.
got out with a couple of offsides from the Yellow Jackets, and they capitalized on their mistakes and threw it over
Well,
the high end and scored easily.
Kermit's so anxious to get across that line. We
Yeah,
just
hit somebody.
capitalized on it.
Yeah, I agree there, Mr. Perfect Voice.
Well, you're what? Amazing or something?
No, my voice is strong and amazing.
Awesome. You're awesome.
And Jimmy's just doing a good job. That's just says Jimmy's voice is good. That's not just plain.
Senator, you're awesome, Jimmy. Good job.
Hey, shout out to Debbie at Debbie's with an S,
Debbie's.
Country Kitchen. Rosendo always says Debbie
Debbie.
Country Kitchen.
Because I like eating it. I had a first name basis. What's up, Debbie?
That's right. And what up, Deb?
What's up, Deb?
And we're not
What's
What's up,
talking.
Deb?
Can I get some eggs?
What's up,
That's
Deb?
right. Can I get some eggs, Deb?
Some huevo ranchero.
Over easy, Deb. You know how I like it. Over easy, Deb.
A little bacon on the side.
Hey, we love us,
Over easy,
Debbie. Debbie, we love you.
Love, love, love.
We, man, look, they're over there boxing now. Look, we got a full-blown fight. Don't turn the camera, Charlie.
Charlie,
That's
watch
not
it.
what we're saying.
We're not encouraging violence.
Yes. Well, we're not encouraging Charlie to make everybody
Duking it
dizzy at
out.
home. There is the kickoff. It's a deep one. It's going to skip back toward the end zone. Kermit's
man,
going to
he's
pick
gonna
it up,
bring
and they're
it.
going to run it out.
He got a couple of yards. He got
He
20,
got all the way back out to
21
about
yards?
the
19?
19-yard line. So Kermit will take over first and 10.
I'm surprised nobody's gone out there and stopped them. You know that? On those mascots.
Charlie, Charlie's determined. He's like, somebody's getting dizzy, dang it. I'm going to show this.
They're going to petition the game. We want Jimmy, but we don't want the other guy and the camera guy.
The guy with the thumb, he won't hold the camera still.
He just pans to whatever he wants to. What's going on?
Gives everybody a headache. Look at the crowd over there. Kermit's got a pretty
Yes, they do.
stuffed bleachers on their side. The Cardinals
I'll
got
show
a
it
good
in a
crowd.
minute whenever I
This is
get
probably
time.
the best crowd I've seen for us. The weird thing about our stadium the last year is our reserve seating section is absolutely almost always empty. But anyway, there's the snap. They throw it over to the left side. Cardinals trying to close in, and he's going to pick up about 6-7. I'm trying to see what the number is on that gentleman.
He's the guy that punted the ball a minute ago. I can't see from here. I don't have my binoculars. But he was almost hitting the backfield, but he made a move.
8 or 6.
I think that's 11, maybe. No,
that's
no.
an 8 or 0.
Number.
Oh, really?
It's an 8 or a 0.
Abel Muniz? I don't. Yeah, he got
We'll
me.
just call him Abel.
Call him Abel. He was able to get about 6 yards right there.
able-bodied.
2nd and 4. Kermit back to the line of scrimmage. Perez in the backfield. Looks around. Calls the play. He's ready. His line is down. Here's the snap. He fakes the handoff. Heads over to the left side. Cardinals trying to close the distance on him. They flutter in there. And they take him down right at the first down.
Cardinal I've ever heard, dude.
That's a bad Cardinal. What kind of noise does a Cardinal make?
I've never heard a Cardinal make noise. I just hear him sing. So it's not noise to me.
Man, if you're a Cardinal, I've heard you do that Ric Flair, and it's pretty noisy.
That's pretty loud. That's pretty loud.
So 3rd down, we'll call it a foot. Under 11 minutes to go here in the first half. Eunice leads 14-0. Kermit back to the line of scrimmage. Kermit in white. Eunice in the red jerseys, white letters, white pants, white helmet. So a lot of white out there. Perez in the shotgun. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff. No, he hands it to Bossett over on the left side, and then he gets hit over there on that side by somebody. Trying to see who that is.
I think that's either, is that 6? Is that Jeremy Zamora?
I have no idea.
Yep, that was Zamora.
My defensive spotter and color guy over there struggling to get me them calls.
My window's dirty.
If I knew somebody on the school board, I said we can get somebody
the
to clean
windows
these
cleaned,
windows.
huh?
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know nobody neither, man.
Rosendo don't want to use his position to get us a clean
I got to
window.
use powers in
Get us
certain
a clean
spots.
window.
That's right. Running around that left side this time is Bossett, and he's still on his feet. He's going to pick up a first down, and then some, all the way out to the 48-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, Kermit.
That's Big 33 brought him down, old Cooper.
So after those two flying creatures over there had their fight, a Cardinal and a Yellow Jacket.
The Cardinals walking back real calm.
I think the Cardinal won.
You think
Cardinal
so?
strutting back over here.
Strolling back, huh?
He says strutting. He's not a rooster.
10-10 to go here in the first half.
Is there such thing as
1st
a
and
rooster
10.
Cardinal?
Ball spotted at the 48-yard line. Perez in the backfield again, takes the snap, fakes the handoff, throws it over here to the left side, has a man, and they take him down quickly, but he picks up about 6. I believe that was Lord on the tackle that time.
I believe you're right. And that was Carrasco for the catch there for the Yellow Jackets.
So they're going to spot him with about a 5-yard pickup. Ball spotted at the 47-yard line. They're in Eunice territory now. 9:40 to go here in the first half. Cardinals lead 14-0. 2 receivers each side. They hand it this time to Bossett, trying to turn the corner. He stiff-armed one of the Cardinals and then gets knocked out of bounds after he picks up about 10 yards and gets a first down.
That was number 21 who got stiffed on pretty good out there. That's on Navarrete.
All right, defense,
21
step
is
it up.
Ornelas.
The 21.
So they're spotting it right at the 40-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. A couple of subs come in for the Cardinals. Kermit gets back to the line of scrimmage. 2 over here to the right, 1 out wide to the left. They take the snap, fake the handoff, trying to throw it out to the right side. Perez going to tuck it and run. He's got some room.
Boom.
And Gomez comes up and delivers a blow.
He did get that first down.
That's going to be 1st down, Kermit. Once again, the running giving us troubles. Reminder, after our homecoming ceremony at halftime, we will have our Eunice Public School Employee Spotlight recognition. So don't forget that. We've got a good one tonight. Good one for you. 9:20 to go. Taking the snap, handing it to Bossett over to the left side. He's got a flock of Cardinals that come in there, but not before he picks up another 3, 4, maybe more.
Kermit is moving that ball, running it back and forth between the quarterback and the running back, but Eunice needs to clamp that run down. Bossett.
So the Cardinals going to sub in a couple of defensive players here.
Let me get off the field quick there, bud.
Yep. Kermit comes back to the line of scrimmage, 8:50 and ticking on the clock. Ball spotted about the 24-yard line. Kermit at the line of scrimmage. Perez, the quarterback for Kermit, in the backfield. He's in the shotgun. Yes, he is. Taking the snap, looking over here to his right side, thinking pass. He's going to float it toward the corner, and he overthrew his man, but his man had him beat. He had Lord beat, and Lord was patting on his chest like, yeah, that was mine. I almost gave that one up.
The Lord was burned right there, bud.
Yes, he was.
I mean, he was burned.
Lord was blessed that ball was overthrown.
You ain't joking.
That wind picked up slightly at the moment.
8:30 to go here in the first half. Cardinals still subbing multiple people in. And the
multiple. Look at us. Because the team have to call a timeout here on the defensive side.
Yeah, you might have to, and they do. Eunice going to take a timeout with 8:31 to go here in the first half. The Cardinals lead 14-0, and you're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
Shout out to our sponsors: Guns Up Services, Outlaw Grill and Bigger Than Me Pizza, Eunice Wrecker, Badger Hydrovac, Park Energy Service, BHA Service and Rentals, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public School, the City of Eunice, Debbie's Country Kitchen, Corner Hardware, Lavelle Insurance, Redbird Garage, Devon Energy, NMR Pipeline LLC, and Redbird Gas and Guns Up Services. Our proud sponsor of today's game. The score is 14-0 as Eunice leads here in the second quarter.
That's the way we like it.
Take it away, Johnny.
Yeah, so we appreciate everybody, all the sponsors that helped with all the homecoming and the parade. Got a message here from Miss Pilcher saying that the raid float was Jesse and the junior class. They worked so hard. Thanks for recognizing them. Jensen decided he wanted to go home, so they're watching and listening on YouTube. So we appreciate you guys.
Yes, thank you.
Kermit comes to the line.
Shout out to Eddie Montoya as well. We appreciate you. Here we go. 8:30 to go here in the first half. Eunice leads 14-0. Perez and the Yellow Jackets. He takes the snap, hands it to Bossett up the middle. Bossett trying to turn.
Man.
He does. He pushes forward, picks up a first down.
He's dragging some of those Eunice players right now on that backside, man.
Around the left side.
Left side. He's dragging players.
I had to put a lick on him.
A big gain for sure. 8:20 to go. Somebody's alarm going off out there in the parking lot. I see it flashing.
Call the popo.
First and 10. Ball spotted about the 16-yard line. Two receivers wide right, one to the left. They hand it off to Bossett again and almost had him in the backfield, but he breaks free. That was 20 that comes sliding in. That was Cooper Webb that had a hand on him in the backfield. Just couldn't quite bring him down. And Zamora ends up finishing him off.
We haven't said his name much tonight, old Cooper Webb.
I concur.
He's due here for a tackle.
Yep. So the Cardinals defense been out there a while. 7:45 to go here in the first half. Kermit's lined up, but their quarterback and all their skilled players looking over toward the sideline for the call from the coach. They've got it now, and they've set up. Two receivers wide right, one to the left. Taking the snap, faking the handoff.
Oh, man.
Headed around that left side is Perez. He's trying to drag through. He's going to pick up about 3, maybe 4, and it'll make it third down, and we'll call it 3.
I believe you're right there, Mr. Jones. You got good vision on that side of the field.
Yep.
Your window must be clean tonight.
Somebody cleaned his window for him.
Yeah,
you got that side clean and forgot about my side.
It's funny because it looks better than it did last week, I think.
he said it looks better.
It does.
You can see better, right?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe
it's not like the window's looking.
So here we go. Kermit back to the line of scrimmage. 6:55 to go here in the first half, that is. They hand it to Bossett right up the middle. He drives forward, and he's going to be right at the first down marker, about the 10.5-yard line. That was Zamora on the stop, according to Billy.
He said according to Billy.
Got to be correct. I can't see that far.
Just put him on the spot there, won't you, huh?
Yep.
Well, boy.
So
make him earn his money tonight.
Say fourth down. Oh, no, they say first. So first down and goal. Ball spotted about the 6. 6:19 to go here in the first half. Kermit knocking at the door. Perez takes the snap, hands it to Bossett, and he's going to get wrapped up right about the 10-yard line.
And guess who that was?
Who was it?
Guess who it was?
I'm guessing.
That's Cooper.
Coop?
No, Webb. I'm sorry. Coop Webb.
So Cooper Webb, I was guessing, but my guess when I was waiting
Come
on
on,
you
man.
to tell me. You're the spotter.
Come on, I'm trying, boss. I'm hurting. My eyes are hurting too.
You're the man.
My voice or my vision ain't working. I got a message here that also the sophomores had a raid float as well.
Mm-hmm.
We had a lot
That
of
is
raid
true.
out
We
there
had
today.
a lot of raid out there.
No wonder Charlie didn't come to the
It was
parade.
poisonous.
Oh, staying away.
It's poisonous.
Actually, watched the whole thing while I was
So
getting
second
gas.
and goal from the 10. Perez takes the snap, fakes the handoff, tries to go up the
They
middle,
got
and
him
he
there.
runs into a host of Cardinals who drag him to the ground. Trying to see who all was in there.
A bunch of them.
A big 33 and a 53.
5'3", 6'4", I believe, was in there as well.
He lost a couple.
Who's 6'4"?
54 is Joel Sosa. Big Jose
Joel Sosa?
Calvillo, yep.
And then Coop, right? Coop's 33, ain't he?
Now it's another
33 in there. Coop Dog Pearson as
Yep.
well. So that's going to make it third down and about 12 after the multiple losses there. And that's third and goal from the
Yes,
12. The quarterback didn't want to let it go. He finally did. Now Perez pulls it around, heads over to the left side. He's trying to get in, and they take him down about the 2.
Gomez finally took him down there. It was close.
Woo.
He was going to try to stretch and get in, but he didn't.
So that's going to make it fourth and goal from the 2 as the Cardinals stop him just shy.
That goal line defense, boys.
Yep. We will see what happens. This could get interesting. It's a big play for both teams here early in this game. 4:20 to go. It's Colorado time.
They're going to call a timeout here.
And so Kermit wants to talk about it and think this last play over here as it's fourth and goal from the 2. You've got Eunice 14, Kermit 0. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Shout out to our sponsors, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, Debbie's Country Kitchen, Cardinal Hardware, Lavelle Insurance, Redbird Garage, Devon Energy, NMR Pipeline LLC, Redbird Gas, Guns Up Services, Outlaw Grill and Bigger Than Me Pizza, Eunice Wrecker, Badger Hydrovac, Parker Energy Service, BTA Service and Rentals, Eunice Pump and Supply, and Eunice Health Clinic. Our proud sponsor of today's game.
Shout out to my mom and my nephew Dion, my sister Mary. They're all sitting there watching it with their feet propped up on the big screen.
Must be nice.
That's the way to watch a game.
Oh, Moses Ornella says, Kermit is big, but Eunice is holding it on.
Holding their own.
You know, the thing that Eunice always has that keeps them in games and a lot of time wins them games is speed.
Mm-hmm.
And heart. Speed and heart.
Yep.
Speed kills, bud.
So here comes Kermit to the line of scrimmage. 4:16 on the clock here in the first half. Eunice leads 14-0, and it's fourth and goal from about the 2. Perez in the shotgun.
Quarterback keeper.
Takes the snap. Hands it right up
Untouched.
the middle
He
and
walked in.
untouched.
It was untouched.
Is that Bossett?
Yes, sir.
Bossett drops it in for 2.
He was.
Because I think the whole team was following
Yep, the quarterback.
Perez the other way.
He was untouched.
And so that's a 2-yard touchdown run by Bossett.
And that puts Kermit on the board, huh? 6-14 right now.
Yep.
We'll see if this extra point is any good. And they brought their band tonight down from Kermit. Sounds pretty good.
Yeah, got a flag line and the band.
200 cheerleaders.
Yeah.
The big yellow jacket out there.
Right as our parade had just finished, we were still standing. Me and my wife were standing up there by the mural talking to the artist, Michael Fish. And while we were standing there, up came the band and then the cheer group and all of them. And so Kermit kicks that one through.
And it was good, boss.
And right now, the Eunice Cardinals lead Kermit 14-7 with 4:12 remaining in the first half. You're listening to Eunice Cardinal football on the No Mark Broadcast Network.
So back to your story, Jimmy. You want to go ahead and finish it off?
About the mural?
Yeah, well, we were up there, and all the Kermit buses started to come down the line. So they had came in just a few minutes after the parade ended, and the whole, because Kermit's got, as you can see, they've
5
got
buses out there.
Yeah, they got a bunch of buses
They
and
get
a
eggs or
truck.
anything?
No.
Oh.
They probably say, man, there's a lot of people in Eunice today. What's going on?
Yeah. So most of them had just cleared out as they were coming down the street. So
So they got here early. They probably messed up on their time, huh?
yeah, that if you get a chance, go up just across the street from Diana's restaurant. They're down from Big Cheese or Bigger Than Me's and Outlaw. We've got that mural that's going up that the city's putting on the side of the Chamber of Commerce building. Really cool. An artist by the name of Michael Fish who lives in Capitan. He does those type of murals. He's done them at Ruidoso. He's done them at Carlsbad. He's done them at White City. He's done them from Artesia. A lot of the stuff that people take pictures up and down on Sutter there in Ruidoso is his work. And so really cool. It's going to be continuously changing until the final product. So some of that stuff that people are like, I hope he ain't leaving that this way, or why did he do this? It's a constant evolving deal until it's finished. So
it's a living drawing, right?
Like one day he had painted the outline of NICE for Eunice, but the NICE, and then he came in with just like a regular spray paint can and wrote B. So it said be nice, and he left it that way for a few days. Well, you had people thinking that like somebody had went up there and graffitied it and all kind of stuff. He just thought that would be a cool way to start it. So,
are they going to put light on that for the evenings?
That's something that the city is discussing, and so yeah, I mean, I would love to say yes, they're going to, but I think the council still has to vote for that.
Oh, they got a re-kick.
Actually, it went out of bounds.
Yeah. Well, we could have had it at 35, but it was almost at the 35 anyway.
Yeah.
So Kermit kicks that ball out of bounds, and now they're going to re-kick.
Try to keep it inbounds, right?
Yes, that's the option. You can either take it at 35 or have them re-kick it. Back them up.
With 4:12 to go here in the first half, Eunice leads 14-7, and Kermit prepares for what will likely be another onside kick, I would assume.
And we have a sold-out crowd. Look at that concession stand. It's been packed all night long.
Got a good crowd here tonight.
And they have TV screens in there now so they can hear us and see us.
Yeah, they've started logging in. I think Mr. Pilcher is the one that figured that out.
Yes, sir. He is
I'd always wondered why they never used them, and so I'm glad Mr. Pilcher got over there to
got a little use out of them.
Get them going. So here we go. Kermit to kick off again. And they're going to pooch this one over to that left side. I believe that's Gomez.
Yes,
going to take it about the
right.
35. He bobs, he weaves,
he
he breaks it back
feet.
over to the right side. He's still on his feet, across midfield, down inside the 40, and he's all the way about to where they kicked it from, over the 35-yard line to the 34. First and 10
that was a
Cardinals.
beautiful run, man. Never look back. Just keep going. Just keep running, bud. Nice. We should be able to score at least one more time before
He's
halftime.
had a couple of really nice returns here.
Yes.
Shout out to my grandson, Jace. He'll be playing tomorrow.
They play early, huh?
8 o'clock.
Yeah, the little kids play early.
I'm going to try to make it down there and watch him play.
I'm kind of glad
just 40
my
miles.
On the 6th
No, it's
grade
just
now.
in Jones. It should be right there, Mr. Jones.
So
play at like
Eunice,
6 o'clock.
first and 10, takes the snap, does Melanson. He throws it over here to the left side. That's Castro. And Castro makes the catch, gets drugged down there by number 3. That's Davis for the Jackets.
And Castro's a little taller than old Davis. Throw it to him again.
You got him down.
Throw him over to that big E over there.
So they're going to give him about a 5-yard gain. Ball now spotted just inside the 30. So Eunice second, and we'll call it 5. At about the 29-yard line. Melanson in the backfield, takes a snap, looking downfield. He's got some pressure coming after him.
Tuck it and run
he's
it,
trying
bud.
to
Tuck it and
turn
run
the
it.
corner,
And he's
he
still on his
does.
feet?
He's on his feet. He's down inside the 10. Right around the 10, he goes out of bounds, and that'll be a first down Cardinals. Melanson using his feet, showing the defense the bottom of his shoes as he turned the corner and showed him the speed.
And there's a beautiful job by Little Woods out there, man, blocking for him. Got those extra 5 yards.
I concur. So 3:26 to go here in the first half. Eunice leads 14-7, and now they're knocking at the door. Ball spotted about the 11. First and 10 from the 11. Melanson and Woods in the backfield. Melanson takes the snap.
That wasn't Woods.
That's not Woods.
That's Calvillo.
Big Calvillo.
And Hyan Castro is a wildcat situation.
They were running the wildcat, and they had Calvillo sitting beside.
Oh, you said Woods. I was like, dang, Woods got swole all of a sudden.
They had Castro and Big
Calvillo.
Calvillo in the backfield. Let's see what they do here.
They got Elgin Woods back up in there.
They're
and
doing it again. So they've kind of got another little wildcat set up here as you've got Hyan Castro in the backfield.
And he can throw the ball, too.
Oh, and the ball gets snapped over his head. He picks it up, and then he's just going to fall down as he had a host of Jackets after him.
He should have threw it.
He got a little frustrated there.
So,
but, I mean, it's a busted play from the beginning.
2 weeks ago, we got down inside the red zone multiple times, probably 4 or 5 times in that game. I know for sure 3 we were inside the 1 and couldn't get it in.
We were like at the 6-inch line. We couldn't get that one in.
Inside the 1, yeah.
So he goes back to our traditional setup.
3rd down and 20 now, and we've got the normal offense back on the field. Melanson takes the snap, looking down the field. He
Who's
floats
wide
it
open?
Overthrows Castro. He had Castro open.
Perfect.
Man,
He just put a little too much
on
mustard.
it.
Yep, he just too much. He was a little excited. He was too wide open for him. Oh,
So that's
Gotta
going to
go
make
for
it
it here.
4th down here, and you got no choice.
man. I almost punched you,
I don't
Charlie.
know. He might. Woods might kick a field goal from here.
No, we're going for it. We're going for
Yeah,
it.
we're going for it.
We're going to run the same play, just take a little bit off that.
2:17. The Cardinals want to take a timeout. They want to talk about it with 2:17 to go in the second quarter. It's Eunice 14, Kermit 7. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Shout out to our sponsors, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, and Debbie's Country Kitchen, Cardinal Hardware, Lavelle Insurance, Redbird Garage, and Devon Energy, NMR Pipeline LLC, Redbird Gas, Guns Up Services, Outlaw Grill and Pregame Pizza, Eunice Wrecker, Badger Hydrovac, Parker Energy Service, BJ Service and Rentals, and Eunice Public Schools, and Eunice Pump and Supply, our proud sponsor of today's football game.
Reminder again, I know I've had several ask me, hey, why you keep plugging Outlaw and Bigot and me so much? Johnny, hometown, Eunice Cardinal, he's, said that his business is trying to keep going, not only keep going, but trying to offer some things to the community that'll be good for the community. He knows people struggling and things like that. That's why he's got all these different lunch specials, trying different ideas. You got the happy hour drinks from 3 to 5 at the pizza place. They're going to get some new syrups, a lot of new drinks coming. Lunch and evening buffets. You can get your choice of what pizzas you want. The evening buffet 5 to 8. Over at Outlaw, you've got catering available, the holidays, budget-friendly menus for families, students, delivery to the school or to anywhere else. Here we go, 4th down and 20. Cardinals in the shotgun. Melanson takes a snap, looks down the field, floats it toward the corner. He's got a man and dragging it in the end zone.
Oh, and it's a touchdown.
Trying to see who
That's
that
Gomez.
is.
It's Gomez.
23.
It's Gomez. It's
Luis
Gomez.
Gomez with the 20, we'll call it a 25-yard
good call, Coach.
touchdown catch as they threw the fade pattern into the corner, and Gomez was able to lay out and make the catch in the back corner.
He went up and grabbed it like a rebound,
He
bud.
brought it in. Looked like
You know,
an NFL.
alley-oop.
Man,
like a
what
dang
a catch, what a throw
NFL play right there. That's
by Melanson.
It always works out for us, right?
Yep.
Especially at home.
So Gomez stretches out to get it. Now we've got the PAT team on the field. Hyan Castro to hold. He puts it down. The boot is up,
Nice.
and it is a beautiful-looking kick there from Elgin Woods. And the Cardinals now lead 21-7. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Our proud sponsor of today's game is Lavelle Insurance, Redbird Grass.
What happened?
Hello? Yeah, there you are. I'm losing you every now and then. It's coming in and out. That's why I'm squeezing my mic up close.
What's the matter?
NMR Pipeline LLC, Redbird Gas, Guns Up Services, Outlaw Grill,
turn him up on
Bigger
this.
Than Me Pizza, Eunice Wrecker, Badger Hydrovac, Parker Energy Service, BJ Service and Rentals, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, Debbie's Country Kitchen, Corner Hardware, and one more time, Lavelle Insurance, our proud sponsor of today's game. And I apologize about it, Mr. Jones. You're kind of, I think Charlie's biting on my mic over here. Something on my wire.
Hey, shout out to the Eunice Health Clinic. Went up there the other day and saw Miss Candida. Appreciate all that they did. Elma and all the gang got me right back in the back. Shauna, and they took good care of me. So we appreciate them. We appreciate the Eunice Health Clinic and all they do to help us all
Did you
keep
get a big old
healthy.
shot? In the,
tush?
I don't know what it is about me, but I've had several health problems over the last couple
It's
of years.
called age, Jimmy.
I'm telling you.
Oh, a little
Here we
onside
go,
kick
a
by
little
Eunice.
onside kick action.
And I believe
Ball's
we
right
recovered
in the
it.
middle, and I think we might have got
got
it. I
it.
think we did. As the Cardinals surprised Kermit, they surprised us.
They surprised me.
Everybody as they piled up in the middle, and usually they do that, and then they spread out and kick it. That time they kicked it like from the huddle.
Yes.
And Eunice gets the onside kick with 2:05 to go in the first half. They lead 21-7, and now they got the ball.
And that was Jesse Ornelas who got that ball for the Eunice Cardinals.
We're sitting there talking. They're kicking.
Yeah. Ornelas did a great job
Wow,
right there.
that was good.
Grabbing that one, and the Cardinals have it first and 10. Ball spotted right at the 45.
Go deep here, buddy. Go deep. Go for the
Three
jugular.
receivers to the left, one to the right. Melanson and Woods in the backfield. Melanson takes a snap, looks
Pump
down
fake,
the field.
pump fake. Ooh.
He's trying to get around the corner now. He's going to tuck it now and just run. He turns over, going to run out of bounds.
He gets slung
and
out of bounds.
He does go out of bounds at about the 42-yard line.
He thought about throwing it for a second.
So he's going to
Picked
pick
up
up,
a
we'll
couple.
call it 3.
Some long
So
three.
2nd and 7, 1:56 to go. He slowed up. He had a clear shot to run out of bounds, and he slowed up a little early, so then he got slung. He should have just went ahead and ran on out.
Yeah, stepped out.
I
Yep.
concur, Your Honor.
So 2nd and 7, Melanson in the backfield. He's got trips to his right, and Woods is also to his right. They're going to hand off to Woods. Woods trying to turn the corner.
Once again, runs
He's
in there
still
at
on his
55.
feet. People, bodies flying everywhere. Looked like a mosh pit in a 1990 Seattle concert there for
hard
a
hitting
second.
going
He's
on
running
there.
into more red than he is to white out there.
So he picked up about 1 there, and it's going to make it 3rd. We'll call it 6. 1:30 to go, and the clock is running here.
It is ticking away, ain't it?
21-7 is your score.
them
Eunice got the
offsides.
ball about the 41-yard line. They take the snap, looking down the field. They got a man in the middle, and that is Gomez, who makes a heck of a catch in between 2 defenders. He goes up and gets it.
I thought he was going to miss that
Gomez.
because he was going to get hit, and he got hit when he caught that.
He got hit
But he hung in there.
between 2 defenders. He went into the air, made the catch, lands, and it's 1st and 10 Cardinals, and they're knocking at the door again.
That's a good thing. Throw it to him again. Why not, right?
For sure. So Eunice hustles back to the line of scrimmage.
We got a timeout by who?
Kermit's going to call a timeout. They couldn't get all their men on the field.
So Kermit wants to talk about it here. 1:07 to go in the first half.
Shout
The
out to our
Cardinals
sponsors.
lead 21-7, and they're up. And I guess Charlie's going to shout out to some sponsors.
Parker Energy Service, BTH Services and Rental, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, City of Eunice, Debbie's Country Kitchen, Cardinal Hardware, Lavelle Insurance, Redbird Garage, Devon Energy, NMR Pipeline LLC, Redbird Gas, Guns Up Services, Outlaw Grill and Big of Me Pizza, Eunice Wrecker, and Badger Hydrovac.
We appreciate you, appreciate what you do. Reminder, Lee County Sports Hall of Fame tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eunice own legend, Lynn White, to be inducted. If for whatever reason you run into problems getting a hold of somebody over there to get tickets, just show up. Tell them you want a ticket when you get there, and tell them Jimmy said so.
That's why you get in trouble sometimes, Jimmy.
Well, it's just what it
Tell them
is.
Jimmy said, and
I'll go stand at the
they'll probably
door
just-
with you and tell you nobody answered the phone.
Honorable Judge Jimmy Jones sent me
Well,
up here to
just-
get in for free.
You tell them Jimmy sent you, they'll just let you right on in.
So here we go. Melanson in the backfield all by himself. He's got a man in motion. I believe that's Haciel.
Oh,
And they
no,
do the same
no.
thing again. And the Cardinals
ball
are still
gets at it.
bouncing
Oh.
around, and we
And we
finally
got it.
end
Yeah,
up
we
back
got it.
with it. And Eunice has tried to run that
Oh,
exact
no.
same play like 3
He
times.
pointed the other way.
No, I think we got it.
I know we did.
Eunice has tried to run that same play about 3 times, and it's hit the turf almost every time.
I also just call it kneel the next minute and call it a game for us, man.
Let's one more touchdown.
What if we make a bigger mistake and it capitalizes on it?
Had a bunch of Eunice students sitting in the
Yeah, I don't want to say that,
the
Mr.
reserve
Jones.
seats.
She's
And
kicked out numerous people
they
already.
are packing it up and headed out of there.
And she's the perfect person for that.
Yep.
And anytime you go to the sponsors, you can do. You don't have to bite my neck off.
No, I was just trying to help you, man.
That's what's up, bro.
So Eunice back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 9. Ball spotted about the 11. Melanson takes a snap, looks down the field. He's got a room.
Oh, yeah.
He bobs up the middle, dives in, and he's going to
in.
get there. It's close.
No, they call it
It
foul.
calls him down at about the 6-inch line with 50 seconds
Well,
to
it'll
go.
be a
The
first
clock's still
down.
ticking. It'll be 1st and goal from
We
inside
got
the
a timeout
one.
left. Let's call a timeout, Coach.
I would think the Cardinals would burn it, but
They're not going to burn nothing. They're going to burn
Nope.
time.
so here we go. The Cardinals hustling back up
They
to
put
the
all
line
that
of
beef in there.
scrimmage.
They put all that beef in there.
35 seconds to go, and here comes the crazy offense again,
Do
the
it.
Wildcat.
Oh, don't do this.
We've struggled with it.
28 seconds.
I guess we're going to practice it. So Eunice going to head up to the line of scrimmage.
This guy said
Taking
practice.
the snap is Hyan Castro, and
That's
we
a touchdown.
drive, and they push
Nice,
him in, and Eunice gets in as Hyan Castro took the snap, and big Jose Calvillo came up behind him
Broke his
and
back.
power cleaned him and drove
Broke
him
his
into the
back.
end zone.
So you might be
and
messed
the
up when they get in,
Cardinals
but
score
you get in.
again.
Well, he blew his back out. But hey, you got the ball in, right? It works.
I'm going to shove your back through your front, but you're going in that end zone, son.
And that was Charlie right there.
So there goes
Because
some more
Mr. Perfect
fireworks,
Voice.
and the Cardinals PAT team heads back out there. Who do they have doing the deep snapping now that Mata's not out there doing it? I haven't been able to tell because he usually does the deep snapping on the penalty or on the field goals. So there's a kick. It's up
Nice.
again,
Oh, I think they roughed our kicker.
and that one is going to be good. And so just like that, the Cardinals now lead 28-7 with 19 seconds to go in the first half. Eunice leads 28-7. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
Sponsors: Parker Energy Service. Shut up, Charlie. BJ Service and Rentals. Eunice Pump and Supply. Eunice Health Clinic. Eunice Public Schools. The City of Eunice. Debbie's Country Kitchen. Cardinal Hardware. Lavelle Insurance. Redbird Garage. And Devon Energy. NMR Pipeline LLC. Redbird Gas. Guns Up Services. Outlaw Grill. Bigger Than Me Pizza. Eunice Wrecker and Badger Hydrovac. Our proud sponsor of today's game. The score is 28-7 as Eunice leads here over the Kermit Yellow Jackets.
Some birthday shout-outs: Matt White, Helen Holt, Paula Gaetan, Linda
Happy
Blevins, Michael
birthday
Fish,
to
the artist doing the mural, and Sandy Harper. Those are just a few of the birthdays that people have told me about today, so shout out to you. Happy birthday. And so, anyway, reminder, youth football tomorrow morning in Jow. Here comes the Cardinal kick
all day
team.
tomorrow. All day.
All day long.
Starting at 8. The young kids start first. Well, it's cool, I guess.
It's going to be cool at 8 when I try to get down there for Jace.
Yeah.
So 19 seconds to go. Here we come, ready for the kickoff, and we have booted it deep. It's a good kick down around the 10-yard line. Kermit going to grab it, take it, head it out across the 20, 25, still on their feet, headed across the 30, and they're going to get out to about the 32-yard line where they'll take it 1st and 10.
That's a decent run back there by Kermit, huh?
Yep. 12 seconds to go here in the first half. Reminder, at the half, we will have the homecoming ceremony. We will also have our Eunice Public School Employee Spotlight recipient, brought to you by Jimmy and Erica Jones, Cold Brew, and Johnny down at Outlaw and Bigger Than Me. We'll recognize
Bigger Than Me
them.
Pizza.
Bigger Than Me.
They got some good buffets too, buddy.
Yes, sir. Kermit heads to the line of scrimmage. Fake the snap and then turn and look over toward the sidelines. They've got 2 receivers to each side. Got the pistol back top formation there, or somewhat. Taking the snap is Perez. He's going to hand it right up the middle to Bossett, and he gets driven to the ground. He's going to pick up about 5. The clock continues to run.
And he's tackled out by 21. Jesse
I think that
Ornelas
was
out
what they
there.
And I think the clock is going to run to 0, and as it does, the clock strikes 0 here at the end of the first half. Your score, Eunice 28, Kermit 7. The Cardinals in control here.
Cardinals taking care of business, right, Mr. Jones?
Taking care of business.
So they're going to do the homecoming ceremony, and we will definitely jump into that in a minute. I want to go ahead and just jump into my Eunice Public School Employee Spotlight. Each week our broadcast recognizes the amazing men and women who make the Eunice Public Schools the greatest public school in New Mexico. Last broadcast we recognized longtime Eunice teacher Xan Hobbs. Congratulations, Miss Hobbs. Tonight we recognize another important member of the community, another amazing educator within our schools. So much more that she does. Passion is the word I think of when I think of her. This employee and her entire family are passionate about just about everything. I once read a quote that said, "Today a reader, tomorrow a leader." Well, This week's Eunice Public School Employee Spotlight recognizes a person who plants the seeds for reading for all of our younger students here in Eunice. Her family truly cares about people, especially kids, and they are Eunice Cardinals through and through. She may oversee the best-looking library in Lee County. An amazing mother, wife, daughter, sister, co-worker, mentor, and so much more. Her and her family have been involved in so many state championships, and the family seems to breed educators. When I think of Eunice Cardinal football, I always hear, "Hit somebody!" echoing across the stadium. Well, that's her and her family yelling at the top of her lungs. Passionate about Eunice football, passionate about Eunice kids, passionate about education, and passionate about her family. She is passionate about Eunice. Well, Eunice is passionate about you, and this week's Eunice Public School Employee Spotlight goes to my friend, Sammy Mendoza, Queen of the Dozers. We are passionate about the Mendozas here in Eunice. Congratulations, Sammy Mendoza. You will receive a meal of your choice at Outlaw Grill. Steaks, whatever you want, a gift card to Cold Brew and Hobbs. Thank you, Johnny Robertson and the Gladden family, for recognizing this week's broadcast. Eunice Schools Employee Spotlight recipient, Sammy Mendoza. Sammy, take Ruben to Outlaw, scream "hit somebody" at the door, and get you a free steak or any other meal that you want. Tonight we recognize one of our amazing people who make Eunice great.
Well deserved.
This week's Eunice Public School Employee Spotlight goes to Miss Sammy Mendoza. Thank you, Sammy, for all you've done and continue to do to make Eunice great. You are this week's Eunice Public School recipient, brought to you by Jimmy and Erica Jones, Cold Brew and Outlaw. You will receive a Cold Brew gift card and a free meal at Outlaw.
Congratulations. She's a great person, too, man.
Yep, well deserved.
A well-rounded person right there.
Great lady.
We got a lot of
appreciate
great people in Eunice.
Yeah, it must be hard for the Joneses who to choose every week.
Man, we are. We look at it's not hard to find somebody to choose.
It's hard to choose which
It's hard
one.
to choose which one.
It's hard to select the perfect one, huh?
That is right.
That's the tough part.
So we appreciate you. Thank you, Sammy. Sammy Mendoza, this week's Employee Spotlight recipient. She's sitting right here to my right and has no idea. I'm sure her family will start telling her.
She'll get a message in a minute.
I'm eyeballing her.
Charlie's about to drop the camera.
Where's she at? Where's she at?
She's right here.
Can I get her?
She's right there. They got the whole family right there. So I'll get her. I'll see if I can get her to wave at us for sure.
Ruben.
Tell his wife to wave at us. Tell your wife to wave at us. Not your son, your wife.
He's like, I'll wave.
She has no idea.
Nope, she has no idea.
For sure.
There's,
So they'll figure out why we're
She's
showing
holding her
them.
grandbaby.
She's holding the grandbaby. So anyway,
right. Very
that is
good.
this
Very
Just don't
week's
drop the grandbaby.
Eunice Public Schools Employee Spotlight recipient, Miss Sammy Mendoza. So congratulations, Sammy. There's the grandbaby, the little dozer. We got the little dozers coming for sure.
That's a D2 right there, huh?
Anyway, we appreciate you guys. We'll take a brief break while we wait for him to finish setting up the homecoming. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics. Cardinal Hardware is your complete lumber yard with reasonable prices and outstanding service. When you need hardware or lumber, think of Cardinal Hardware. When you need great accommodations that feel like home, think of Oil Patch Motel in Eunice. Cardinal Hardware and Oil Patch Motel in Eunice, another proud sponsor of all Lee County.
Welcome
You're
back,
hot,
ladies
you're
and
hot.
gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports here live. Homecoming. Our apologies. We thought we had everything set up to where it would, we could play live, and we weren't quite able to make it work the way that we wanted to, but we got it going as best we could. I know that you weren't able to hear, but our homecoming queen and king were Norma Ponce and Jose Calvillo. Congratulations to them.
It was like the silent movies. Sorry about that.
Yeah, so
We tried, though.
you guys, we tried to do something different where you could hear it better, and unfortunately,
hear nothing.
you didn't get to hear nothing.
Nothing.
Good thing
So-
because
So I don't know if we can use the word better there, right? We tried. That's all that matters. We tried.
Hey, there's
Shut up, Charlie.
that meme that I always play every year. I share it like every year, and it's got the little youth baseball coach, and he's talking to his kids that are in like the first or second grade, and he's got them all huddled up, and he's like, "Listen, guys, I want to talk to you a little bit about sports." He says, "What's the most important thing out here in this game?" And they're like, "To have fun." "No, that's not correct." "Next," and he points at together. They're like, "To give it your best." "No, that's not correct either." Anyway, after he goes through everybody, he finally says, "No, the most important thing is that you put the other team's face in the dirt and that you kick
Rub it.
their butt and win. That's the most important thing." And then he says something like, and if your dad says the most important thing is to have fun, then your dad's a loser.
Yeah, he's pretty cool, man.
He's weak.
Yeah, I always watch that every year and laugh when it pops
And
up.
motivate you, huh?
Yeah, my kids always tell me that's me. But anyway, our apologies. We like I said, we didn't realize until afterward that the sound didn't come through, and so
Well, it's funny. Like my grandson, he's big, he's strong, and it's like almost like he don't want to hit hard. And then I told him the other day, I said, "Look, you can hit really hard, and when the whistle blows, then you can help the kid up. You don't have to be mean." And then Angelica, my youngest, you coached her.
yeah.
She's like, "You don't have to help him up, though, if you don't want to." And she's the nicest kid ever. Like, you don't have to help him up, Damien.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like when I played in my younger days, when I played, I always. I don't ever remember anybody on the other teams thinking I was a bad sport or whatever, but I was so competitive, I mean,
Oh,
if
yeah.
I
You
knocked
had
you
to
down,
be.
Well, I mean,
I
it's
wasn't
just,
helping you.
Yeah.
I mean,
Play to win.
now, when the game
to
was
win.
over, I'd
Yeah.
probably go help you up, give you a hug, say
shake
you did a good
hands.
job.
But
all
until
that
then,
good
you're an
stuff.
enemy.
But- oh, yeah. Yeah, I looked at it that way. It was like when I walked out on the field, court, whatever.
It's a battle, man.
You were the enemy until
Yeah,
the
especially
game
when
was
you
over.
competed.
That's just
And
the way it
jiu-jitsu,
was.
you were like that.
And so, anyway, like I said, our apologies once again for the sound at homecoming. We turned our mics off and
Yeah.
unplugged the mic on the camera so that you
So you
guys
could
could hear
Yeah.
Miss Davis better instead of us giving you the play-by-play, and then didn't realize until afterwards that
There was
the
no
mic
play-by-play,
spot
huh?
for the camera
Was off.
was not activated in the box. So you just got silenced the whole time. So our apologies. We did see Maddox Mata over here in the booth beside
Yeah,
us. So,
yeah.
Tearing up a
he's over
cheeseburger.
here. Yeah, he's over here eating a burger. We'll shout out to him on the air for
see
sure.
here. Let's see if
We
we can
wish
get
him the best and look forward
get a
to
shot
seeing
of that burger
he's,
there.
He's going to
Look at
get him
that.
over there eating his burger. So
Gotta
there's
get that
Maddox.
protein in, huh?
Got
Shout
the
out to
burger
Maddox. We look forward to seeing him back out here next week for sure. Old Green Gloves,
Old Green
as
Gloves.
Rosendo nicknamed him, and it's been there forever.
Hey, these
I'm
kids
gonna
are
miss some
catching
green
nicknames
gloves, man.
quick.
That's right. That's right. So cool to have him healthy for sure. It'll be nice to have him back. Next week, the Cardinals will be traveling to Texaco to play. It's going to be interesting because
Good
I've got
game.
multiple jury trials scheduled for that day. So I may not make it. And I heard Rosendo saying he may not make
Yeah.
it. So Charlie may be up
You
there
gonna send me to-
broadcasting a Texaco game
Send me a text by myself.
myself.
Oh, Lord.
It could get interesting because I don't know what's going to happen in the court. Like I said, we've got 2 jury trials that are scheduled to go, and so I
I
may
ain't
be.
scared. Let's
You
go.
got this, Charlie. You got
Yep.
this with your
I'll
perfect
roll-
voice.
I'll roll up in there.
With your perfect voice.
Reminder at the half, we recognize Miss Sammy Mendoza.
I told her, sorry to cut you off, Mr. Jones. She said,
Congratulations.
thank you very much, sir.
Yep.
She said, that's the best choice you made
Here we
all
go.
night.
And
So
boom.
here comes the kickoff from the Cardinals. They actually kick it deep. And so taking it at about the 15 and still on his feet all the way out to about the 30. They're going to bring him down just across the 30 at the 31. So the Kermit will take over 1st and 10 at the 31.
That's number 12 who brought him down for the Eunice Cardinals. That's Meek.
Meek.
Yeah, it's the first time we said his name tonight, man.
Yeah. He was in there taking care of business. The Cardinals lead 28-7 here as we get this second half underway. Yep.
And it's chilly out there.
And we've got
Pretty
the AC
chilly.
kicking behind us. I had to put the sweater on at halftime.
I'm just getting closer to Charlie because he's a fireball.
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 Or Butterball. He's one of
I
them.
didn't say that. I didn't say that.
You got
for
to
the
get in
record.
there and snuggle with him.
Snuggle,
It's
buggle.
1st and 10, ball spotted at the 31-yard line. Perez in the shotgun for Kermit.
man.
40.
Takes a look over the defense,
getting
makes the
crazy.
call, takes the snap, hands it right up the middle to Bassett, who had a big gain, but
And he's
coming up from
met
that free
by
safety
Gomez.
is Gomez to deliver the strike on him, but not before he picks up about 3.
He hit him pretty hard right there. He felt that.
Shout out to Mr. Matt Mata. He's watching. Said, put green gloves with some hearts in his eyes. So 11:30 to go here in quarter number 3. 28-7. Kermit back to the line of scrimmage. Ball spotted about the 34-yard line. Taking the snap and then a little counter play back to Bassett on the other side.
Look at these linemen all the way
And
out here
all
to
the
the
way down there
50-yard line.
tackling
Down here.
somebody. Who is that? That's Jose Calvillo. Huh?
They're taking
You don't
him out
see
of
that
play,
very
yeah.
often, but I think
we're gonna dance,
I think he
son.
may have just got pancaked.
Well, that's a big old boy, too.
That's
Look at
a
that.
big old boy. There's some
Number
big old
63.
boys on that Kermit line.
Carried him all the way to the 50-yard line, huh? Poor Jose. He's a king, man. Treat him good,
yeah,
bud.
he just got the king
He
selection.
got the crown.
Homecoming king, Norma
So here, I'll
Ponce,
crown
the
you.
queen.
Let's get back here and
He's all big-headed out there, huh? I can't hit nobody. I'm a
Third
king.
down and 3. Ball spotted about the 37-yard line. Taking the snap is Perez for Kermit. He's going to fake the handoff.
and he's
now
wide
looking
open.
deep, and he's got a
Oh,
man.
no, yes.
They
Yes, he overthrew him.
overthrow him. They missed him again. He had his man toasted down that side
And
over
who's
there.
that number man over there?
I can't even tell.
Oh,
bring that
Lord.
fourth down.
No, that's Jeremy. That's Jeremy over there on that side.
Was it?
Yes,
You
sir.
definitely beat him.
So
That board is wrong. This is 1-1 over there.
1-1. First and
First
one.
and 1. Ball on the 1.
Billy's probably eating a hamburger, too, over there, huh?
Billy.
Did he start the
Hey,
clock?
Billy.
He started the clock. Yeah, we're good.
So
Kermit's going to punt here.
Fourth down.
So at the half, Texaco 28, Loving 0. Here's the punt. They drive it down the field. Takes a funny skip, and Gomez just moves out the way. It skips down inside the 30 to about the 28-yard line where your Cardinals will take over first
Yeah,
and
when
10.
Gomez was running back to gain position, that ball hit him almost in the back of the head.
Shout out
kinda-
to Lisa Marie Schuller. They're watching, so we appreciate you listening.
Hey, Lisa.
Watching. Bob Klaus keeping us updated on scores. We appreciate you, Bob. He says
How's
it's
the-
38-0 Texaco at half over Loving.
What about, did you hear did they give us a jowl score?
Not a recent one. So we've got a few people that sent me messages about the sound, and yes, we know now.
Halftime sound?
Was that Gomez over there? Who is that made that
Yeah,
catch?
that was
Oh,
Gota.
that's Hasiel.
Haciel.
So Hasiel made a catch, drug him ahead, picks up about, we'll say 7. Ball now spotted at the 35.
I
10
concur
minutes
on
to
the
go
7
in the
yards.
third.
Eunice coming out here in a hurry.
Trips out here to the left, one to the right. Melanson and Woods in the backfield. Melanson takes the snap, hands it right up the middle to
We got our
Woods.
first
Woods
down, still
bobs,
on his
weaves,
feet.
heads across the
man.
40. He's bobbing, weaving, juking, leaving people standing
Over the
in their
50.
shoelaces. He was breaking ankles like Kobe.
R.I.P.
And he's all the way down across the 50 to the 49.
That
And
little
he
homecoming
explodes
break got
so
him
fast,
wound
man.
up. He's ready.
He's ready. He's mad. He wanted to be the king, he
He said,
said.
I'm
Very
tired of sitting on that
shifty.
bench. I'm tired of not being
Trips
the
left.
king. I'm
Melanson
fixing to
takes
get
the snap, throws it out here to Lord on
Lord.
the left side. Lord spins around, bobs, weaves, takes him across the 40,
Wow.
and then gets thrown down about the 35-yard line.
Thought he was
And
already
he's
out of
still
bounds.
talking. Why does he do that every time?
9:29 here to go in the third. 28-7 is the score.
Gave them Eunice a first down there. Oh, Lord did.
Oh, Lord.
That's the first time we said his name tonight, huh?
I think we said it earlier, 1st and 10. I think it was on the defensive side earlier.
Yes.
They hand it
Oh,
right
Woods.
up to Woods. Woods
Ooh,
bobs,
got a
weaves,
spin.
breaks it out to the 30. Still on his feet to the 25.
That
He
might
was
be a first
spinning,
down.
jabbing,
Close to the
going.
first.
Man, Woods is
They're going to
shifting.
measure.
They're going to measure?
Going to be right. Looks like
Oh,
it's
they're gonna
yeah,
bring
it's
it. Give it to him,
passed.
man.
So it's
That's
going to be
his.
first down on the Woods
Looked
run.
like you wanted to look at it a little bit.
That chain gang needs to move it in a little bit when it's our turn.
They're getting their steps in right now. Huh? Good
So
job,
first
boys.
and 10, ball spotted at the 25. Melanson takes a snap, looking around. He's got some pressure.
Uh-oh.
They're coming after him,
Wow.
and they slam him. And here
Yeah.
comes a flags
the
from
flags.
Like a
every
little rough on the
direction. I'm
passer
assuming it's
flags.
going to be a face mask.
Face mask where you rammed his shoulder into the ground on the quarterback.
Let's see
Yeah,
what they
about 10
call
flags,
here.
I think. There's
Yeah,
only 4
flags came
referees.
from all directions. So it's either a horse collar or a face mask, would be my guess.
Sure, it's taking a long time. We got 3 different opinions
I
out there.
think each ref threw like 3 flags.
So they still haven't made a signal here.
Here he goes.
Got to be something called.
Waiting.
Personal foul, face mask.
Personal foul face mask. Almost ripped Melanson's noggin off. Under
First down.
9 minutes to go
Wow.
here in the third. Eunice leads 28
It's all
to
the way to
7.
the 10.
It'll be at the 10-yard line. Almost first and goal.
I think it's going to be first and goal
First
there,
and
Charlie.
goal.
I was telling you guys earlier that I had a sports show from Texas call me middle of the week asking me what my predictions for the score was because they were going to talk about it on a sports show over there. Not sure which sports show. But anyway, I'll talk about it again after this play. Melanson under
Oh, my
pressure, and he
God.
goes
Again.
down hard back at the 20.
We need a hard count. Get him off, jump off sides.
So
They
it
got a-
was
they got a
it was
yellow
first
jacket
and
getting
goal
up
from
slow.
the 10, and now it's going to be second and goal from all the way back. If they give them a little forward momentum, and I don't know that
I don't
they're
think
going
they
to.
did there,
About
Coach.
17.
They're going to spot him at the 17. Yeah, the 17-yard
pretty
line.
close.
Give him a hard count, make him jump off sides, get them 5 yards
Yep,
back.
That's what we need to do.
See
So
if they do
Melanson back in the backfield. He's got 4 wide to the right. He heads over to the right side, throws it toward the end zone. He's got
Oh, yeah.
Gomez, and Gomez is
It
going to
is.
dive in. He stretches in.
Yes, it is a
and
touchdown.
Gomez,
It is a
straight
touchdown.
butter. He's doing it and doing it and doing it well as he stretches
Oh.
into the end zone and puts 6 more on the board.
He's making it look easy, not just well. He's making it look easy. He's a man among boys, they say.
So a 17-yard touchdown pass to Gomez as Gomez continues to do work here today for
You see
sure
him?
on both sides of
He
the
was
ball.
rocking the baby. Did you see him,
Yeah,
Jimmy?
yeah. And so Woods back for another point after touchdown. The old PAT. High-end Castro to hold. High-end's ready. Gives the signal. They snap. The kick is up, and it is through. And the Cardinals
Nice.
put another one on the board. It's 34-7. Cardinals in the lead over Kermit. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Shout out to our sponsors: Parker Energy Service, BJ Service and Rentals, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, Debbie's Country Kitchen, Cardinal Hardware, Lavelle Insurance, Redbird Garage, Devon Energy, NMR Pipeline LLC, Redbird Gas, Guns Up Services, Outlaw Grill, and Bigger Than Me Pizza, Eunice Wrecker, and Badger Hydrovac, our proud sponsor of today's homecoming game. The score is 35-7 as Eunice leads here.
Shout out to Bob Klaus keeping us updated. Thule 27, Jowl 6.
Wow.
The end of the third.
Magical pump fist there.
Reminder, the Lee County Sports Hall of Fame tomorrow will be inducting our own Lynn White. New Mexico, our Lee County Sports Hall of Fame, 6 p.m. tomorrow at the Lee County Museum over in Lovington. Lynn White, a Hobbs Eagle star, played for Ralph Tasker when they literally developed
He's an OG
the
press guy. huh?
Hobbs press. Football star over there, played in a championship game his senior year and was recognized by a coach by the name of Marv Levy, who went on to coach the Buffalo Bills. And
Put his knee down.
And
he
then
did.
Leonard went to the University of New Mexico, where he shared the backfield with Don Perkins,
Nice.
who's in the Dallas Cowboys Ring of Honor. And so, anyway, Len tells me that while he was at college, to make extra money, he started cutting hair. His dad was a barber, so he started cutting hair in the hallways of the dorms. And he said,
cash.
I asked him, I said, well, were you good? And he said, no, but I was cheap. And college kids like cheap, so they lined up for haircuts.
He still got them lining up today.
That's right. Yeah. And since then, he moved to Eunice. He's been working at the barber shop and running the Eunice newspaper, covering sports. He's covered people like Brian Urlacher. I mean, people like Tyler Almaguer, Mason Caperton, you name it, he's covered it. Lots of big stars through the years. Roger Carrion, who's now playing at Boise State. I mean, so many big names that he's had the privilege of writing articles about and whatnot through the years. And so shout out to Lynn White. They'll recognize him tomorrow. Our thoughts and prayers continue with Miss Tanya White and with Mr. Ben Thompson.
Mr. Thompson.
7:50 to go here in the third. Eunice leads 35-7. It's 1st and 10 Kermit. The ball spotted right about the 38-yard line. Kermit in the shotgun with quarterback Perez. He takes the snap, looks over here to his right side, fakes the handoff,
we almost had a
heads
sack.
over. They almost had him, and now they got him. They're dragging him down
And
about
guess
the
who
35.
the first one was there? Big 21, man.
41?
21. Jesse
21?
Ornelas.
All right, I saw
Coming out there.
41 back there in the back. That was Tyson Jones and Jesse Ornelas.
Little tag team out
Both
there.
of them getting
Lost
in there. We
about
had a
3 on
41
that
and a 21.
Yes,
Saw
sir.
a couple others jump in there, too, at the end. So both of them doing work.
I think one held him up with the other one put him down, Mr. Jones.
7:10 to go here in the third. Second, we'll call it 13. Ball spotted about the 35. Perez takes the snap, looking down the field, trying to get to him. He pops out to the left side, and he's going to throw it in the ground. That's going to be grounding.
That's gotta be
he's
grounding.
not outside the hash.
I see no
And
flags,
the ball
though.
didn't go past the line of scrimmage, I didn't think.
The 45 gave him all that pressure for the Eunice Cardinals.
Big 4-5, that is Batello.
Angel
And
Patello.
the officiating crew going to meet to discuss to see whether the ball got past the line of scrimmage.
No, it didn't.
I guess they're going to say that it
guess
did and not throw a flag.
3rd and 13.
So third down, 13, 6:56 to go here in the third. Eunice leads 35-7. What I was mentioning earlier is when that group called me, I said, I think we'll win by at least 2 touchdowns.
You were wrong,
I said,
huh,
but
for now?
I said it all depends on if our kids that are injured get to play. So man in motion, they flip it to Perez, trying to set up the screen. They do throw it across the middle.
Oh, number 41 almost had an interception.
Tyson Jones was right there almost
Yes.
with the pick. It would have been interesting to see Tyson Jones grab that about the
He'd be
35.
rumbling, tumbling down there.
Absolutely.
Well, he
That
might
sucker-
surprise him. Yeah, might have wheels. You never
Man,
know.
that sucker's got thighs
Shut up.
the size of my waist. He does,
Yes,
man.
I agree with you, but you can't say about your cousin.
He's built like a tank. There ain't nothing wrong with that. I like thighs. I like thick thighs, and I cannot lie.
Oh, my Lord.
Tyson Jones has got some thick thighs. I mean, that sucker looks like a tank.
They are related kin folks. You can say that. Me and Charlie can't say that. It looks like he's going to rush from
Well,
this
here's
opposite
the
end over here.
punt team on the field. They're going to punt that one away. A high booming punt.
Watch out. Don't let it hit you, boys.
Cardinals had a couple of players almost get it bounced off of them, including Mr. Lord.
He's always in those specific spots, isn't he?
6:41 to go in the third. Eunice leads 35-7. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
Shout out to our sponsors, the City of Eunice, Debbie's Country Kitchen, Cardinal Hardware, Lavelle Insurance, Redbird Garage, Devon Energy, NMR Pipeline LLC, Redbird Gas, Guns Up Services, Outlaw Grill, Bigger Than Me Pizza, Eunice Wrecker, Badger Hydrovac, and Parker Energy Service. Take it away, Johnny.
Well, here goes the snap. Melanson takes the snap, fires it down the field, and trying to get it to Lord in between 2 defenders. The ball finds the ground, and so it'll make it 2nd and 10 from the 35.
That was kind of catchable, maybe.
Yeah,
It came in
maybe.
kind of hot, too, so.
He threw more of a low-line drive.
Threw a bullet. I'll just be honest. He just threw a bullet at him.
Trying to get it between those 2
Defenders.
So it looks like they're going to spot him still at the 35, 2nd and 10, 6:36 to go. Coach Jackson out there giving them the signals. He looks like a third base coach in a MLB baseball game out there with all them signals he's
Swinging,
giving
touching,
them.
yep.
Melanson takes the snap, fakes the handoff.
keeper.
He's going to cut through the middle.
he got
Breaks
blockers.
out to the left side. Still on his feet across midfield. He's dragging tacklers all the way across the 45 into Yellow Jacket territory down to the 42-yard line.
He was following the king towards the end zone, wasn't he?
Man, Calvillo out there lead blocking.
Yes.
And Melanson just
He's
grabbed
right
him by
behind
the
him.
belt loop and said, I'm going to stay right here.
He said,
He's like, he hiked him the ball and follow me.
Yep.
That's
He
what he
wants to
did.
show that other quarterback, see, I can run the ball too.
So
Said,
first and 10, ball spotted at the 42.
Said, follow me.
Melanson back in the line, or back in the shotgun already. Takes the snap, looking down the field. He had some heat coming after him. He throws it out to
Got
the
that
right
wide
side.
open.
Hasiel making a move, and he's going to get drug out, but he's going to pick up a first down. First and 10, Cardinals.
And the Kermit player goes down. I think
Yeah.
he probably has a cramp, maybe.
I don't think anybody touched him.
He just kind of went down.
Maybe
He got the
Yeah, it
cramp.
looks like they're doing the old typical cramp deal where they start
Yep.
bending those toes back toward them and straightening the leg out.
He's up. He's
Yeah,
good.
he did the job, right?
So the
Either way, we
Cardinals
got a
get
first
the
down, huh?
first down. We've got looks like both sides are taking a little, well, the Eunice sideline's taking a break. I'm not sure if it's a timeout or not, but
Maybe just a water break.
That kid was an employee of the week. He was a player of the game last time, right?
oh yeah.
Yep.
2 weeks ago. And he wasn't here last time. That's why we could identify him, remember, Jim?
Yep, I do. 6:11 to go here in the third, 35-7.
There's a B
Still
on our
hustling,
side.
doing a good job.
Uh-oh, here comes the B again.
Trips to the left,
I'm
one
not
to the
gonna
right.
pan down.
Melanson and Woods in the backfield. First and 10 from the 32. They're going to hand it to Woods.
Woods,
Woods
oh,
on his feet. He goes through the middle. He's to the 20. He breaks it out to the
He
left
gone.
side.
He
He's
gone.
scooting.
He
He's
gone.
boot scooting these Woods
He
boots
gone.
right into the end zone again. Elgin Woods doing it. He's playing checkers, or he's playing chess while everybody else playing checkers as he's in there.
And these coaches
Man.
are wrapping it up over here.
Woo-wee.
This is 9, huh? Call it a 9, huh, Coach?
Elgin Woods
I don't
He
need to
came
be
back
up here.
after 2 weeks off, enjoying the game.
doing big things. He broke it through the middle,
Back up
ran
to the
into
left.
a few folks, then broke it out to the left side, then outran everybody down the sideline all the way for 6. And now he'll go out there and kick the extra point.
He might catch his breath while he does it, huh?
Leads 41-7 here.
It'd be cool if he kicked the left foot, huh?
So Elgin ready for kick. The ball is down, it's up, and it looks like it's
And
good. And so the Cardinals put 7 more on the board. Your Cardinals lead Kermit 42-7. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Shout out to our sponsors one more time. Outlaw Grill, Bigger Than Me Pizza, Eunice Wrecker, Badger Hydrovac, Park Energy Service, BTA Service and Rentals, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, Debbie's Country Kitchen, Cardinal Hardware, Lavelle Insurance, Redbird Garage, Devon Energy, NMR Pipeline LLC, Redbird Gas, Guns Up Services, our proud sponsor of today's game, as Eunice has a giant lead here over the Yellow Jackets, 42-7 here in the third quarter. Take it away, Gianni.
Reminder, get in this weekend, get you some breakfast or some lunch over at Debbie's Country Kitchen. Shout out to my main lady, Deb.
Dave
Oh,
wants-
Deb that makes
Over easy, huh?
Yep, over easy. We appreciate you.
Over easy.
Deb and Debbie's Country Kitchen.
Rules. Now that the team is 35 points ahead, we will have a running clock, which will only stop on scores and timeouts. Thank you.
So given the instruction on
Okay.
the running clock, they don't do that in Texas, so that's why
Oh,
they're
they
saying
announced it,
that.
yes, sir.
They
I
usually
thought they were
don't
just trying to
announce it,
remind
but-
Billy up here.
Yep. So the Cardinals ready, getting ready to kick off. They're lined up in that little middle thing that they do, and now they're going to spread them out and kick it.
Just hit somebody right there.
Yep. Our Eunice Public School Employee Spotlight recipient, Miss Sammy Mendoza.
Sammy hit somebody.
I hear them
Mendoza.
screaming, hit somebody. There's the kick. It's a little low dribbler. They pick it up.
Oh,
Oh,
he
it
can't
gets
handle
past them down at the 10. They're going to,
And he's
man,
gonna
they
try
were
to run that
close,
out.
trying to find a
And a
gap.
flock of
and
Cardinals
they're gonna
get down
come
there, man.
flying through and take them down inside the 10.
Wow.
So the Cardinals keep the pressure on here as Kermit gets pinned back around the 6, maybe the 7 if they get lucky.
There's just too many Cardinals there to name, but they did a beautiful job flocking in and killing that Yellow Jacket out there. Just taking care of business.
So they got that fly swatter out, huh?
You need no fly swatter. You need Cardinals out there just flying around. Oh, look at that bee out there doing some worms. Breakdancing.
The bee was breakdancing. The bees in the trap. Bees in the trap.
We can't say that.
So
Look
here
at you got
comes
some
Kermit.
moves.
Kermit heads to the line of scrimmage, 1st and 10. Looks like they've spotted him about we'll call it the 8-yard line. Perez in the backfield. He's in the shotgun. He's got 2 to his left, 1 to his right. Running backs on each side of him. Takes the snap, hands it right up the middle to Bossett. Bossett trying to drive through it. He's still on his feet. He almost broke it.
Scared me. Scared me for a second.
It's going to be, they're going to give him about 7 yards right there. He had all of his momentum going forward. Finally fell down, but man, he was going. Oh, yeah, they give him an extra couple, so they give him 9 yards.
Time is running, so they give him an extra yard, they said.
The 2nd and 1. Trying to see where that's at. Maybe the 17-yard line.
Yes, sir.
The 2nd one from the 17. Kermit back ready. Perez in the shotgun. He's got Bossett beside him. Takes the snap. Throws it out here to this side. They run the slant. They had a nice little slant pattern there. Cardinals close in on him, but not before they pick up the 1st down.
Gomez had to clean up that mess or taking him down there for a second.
That pass was caught by Armando Urias.
Urias.
He's a receiver, the top receiver for this Kermit club. Hadn't got to call him a lot tonight.
Nope.
He's definitely one of their better players.
That means Eunice is doing a beautiful job on that secondary, right?
The secondary's done well tonight for sure. I think they've only thrown it a handful of times, and we've picked him twice.
Yes, sir.
So 3:35 to go in the 3rd. Eunice leads 42-7 on a running
another
clock.
pass.
They take the handoff, throw the slant over the other side, overthrew it. And I don't know if that's Woods over there. I think it's Woods.
On that far end,
yeah.
grab his hand, that's Jeremy.
Oh, is that
Zamora.
Zamora?
That's number 6, yes, sir.
Zamora was like, man, let me get a hold of that one and get a pick 6 out of this deal.
I don't see
Another
Elgin out there.
rule that's different over here in New Mexico is if you get up 50, the game is over. And so the Cardinals.
Down Texas, you can
trying to
score
say
90.
something?
Yeah, you can be 90 to nothing. Yeah, we ran into that when we went and played the Lubbock
Yeah,
Christian
thank God
a
it
few
rained that
years
night,
ago.
huh?
Yeah. Thank God
They're
for
going
the
to hand
rain.
it right up the middle to Bossett. He's breaking tackle, still on his feet. He's going to get out near the 45, trying to see if.
That was big 54.
Yeah.
Ran out of nowhere. Oh, big old 54. Isn't that old Nick?
Big 5'4" is Nick Hernandez.
Yep. Hernandez.
You went a long ways to get that guy.
2:30 to go here in the 3rd. 42-7 is their score.
You need to stop him right here. So we can score again.
So Perez in the shotgun, takes a look at the defense. Takes the snap, fakes he hands it to Bossett. Bossett trying to get around the left side. He's going to turn the corner. He gets past the 1st down marker. He's still on his feet, trying to take him down as the Cardinals. Everybody over there is ankle biting at him, driving at his ankles.
Did you notice that too?
Yeah, I'm like, the whole team's diving at his ankles. Run over and hit him. Grab him, do something. Grab his socks.
That was number 0, Mark. If it's stop for Eunice Cardinals.
Rosales, that's the first time we've mentioned him.
Yes, sir.
Some of them young guys a little playing time.
1:40 to go here in the 3rd. 42-7 on a running clock, so that 1:40 won't take long. It'll take about 1:40.
Exactly, right? I don't know. Billy is running the clock. It might be 150.
That's like the zero interest.
Perez takes the snap, throws it over here to the side,
Oh.
and Rosales does a really good job getting there. He got there the same time the ball did, knocked it away. So Mark Rosales with a good defensive play there at the cornerback position.
And he hit him with authority.
Yep.
Looks like Zamora's coming out of the game there for a second.
So 2nd and 10, ball spotted about the 41-yard line. They're in Cardinal territory is the Yellow Jackets. Kermit.
And there's no hurry for the Jackets. They're just sitting chilling, huh?
Going to take the snap. They throw it over here to this side and coming up and delivering a hit. And they actually, he stays on his feet.
And
That's
still
big
on his feet.
Wrap him up, boys.
Urias, and he's still trying to drive.
That young man had every
Might have
Cardinal
got a
on
first
him.
down. I think
Even the
he
people on
did.
the sideline were on him. Couldn't take him down.
You know what's funny is that ball, when he caught it, it hit him in the hands and it kind of bobbled. And we probably could have got it, but when we hit him,
Knocked
it
it in
knocked
his
the
hands.
ball right back into his hands.
And I think the only reason he went down, he tripped over his own feet there.
Yep. So 21 seconds to go here in the third. Eunice leads 42-7. 2 receivers wide left, 1 to the right. Perez in the backfield. He's got Bussett kind of back behind him to his left. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, throws it through
no
the middle, and the ball finds the turf.
That'll be
And
the
I
last
believe
play of
that'll
the
be the
quarter.
last play of the third quarter as we move into the fourth. The clock strikes 0 as the third quarter comes to an end. Eunice 42, Kermit 7. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
Shout out to our Eunice sponsors here. Park Energy Service, BTA Service and Rentals, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, Debbie's Country Kitchen, Cardinal Hardware, Lavelle Insurance, Redbird Garage, Devon Energy, NMR Pipeline LLC, Redbird Gas, Guns Up Services, Outlaw Grill and Bigger Than Me Pizza, Eunice Wrecker, and Badger Hydrovac. Did Billy say that their band
They were
is going to
saying
perform?
that their
Gonna
band is
perform
going to
it.
do a performance
Yeah.
on the field right after
that's
the
cool.
game.
Right after the game, so it's saying basically for
We got
everybody
a
to
pretty
stay
good
out.
sized little band over there.
Yes.
Shout out to Eunice Record, John Dean Davis, Maureen Davis. We appreciate you. Appreciate all that you do. Badger Hydrovac and Mr. Shane Williams. Mr. Shane Williams, we may need you this coming week. If you're
Put you on
if
standby, bud.
If you're interested, we'll have you in the bullpen, just in case.
Keep that arm warm or that voice
That's
warm.
right. You may need to take a trip to Clovis and turn right.
You better take backup because Charlie has a big mouth.
We ain't scared.
So as we start the fourth, Kermit will have the ball right about the 30-yard line, 2nd and 10. 42-7.
Oh, bad
They
snap.
snap it over the head of the quarterback. They're
Get there,
trying
Cardinals.
to get to it,
And he
and the
just falls
Cardinals
on
are
it.
going to get there. The quarterback, Perez, is going to fall on
Wow,
it
that
all
was
the
way
way
back
back at
there.
the 45-yard line, and that's a rough one.
And he gave him an additional
Yeah.
2 yards. Right there. Look how far he
10,
went.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35 yards to go.
Wow.
It's been one of them nights for all Yellow Jackets tonight, huh?
So it's going to make it 3rd down and 35 after that ball was snapped all the way over the head of the quarterback. Here comes half the Eunice team trying to get off the field, including the king.
Probably the biggest
Jose
kids on the
Calvillo.
field.
They snap it. They throw it over to the right side. They've got a man.
Oh, my
And
goodness.
he's going to make the catch, and,
And there's gonna
flag
be a
comes in.
flag.
I think it's going to be pass interference on the Cardinals.
They should.
I think it's going to be pass interference on Eunice, and the play's going to stand, and it's going to be 1st down. It was 3rd down and 35, and it's going to be 1st and 10.
That was a throw, and that was a good catch, wasn't
Yes, I agree.
it? I mean,
Yeah.
give credit where credit's due, and that was a beautiful
That's a
play, man.
beautiful pass, beautiful catch with a defender wrapped all over him. They were both kind of pushing and shoving, but I try to call it like I see it. I believe that was pass interference on the defense.
Was that Armando who caught that ball?
Urias, I believe so. On the defense. Penalty going to be declined. It is.
Kermit will take the result of the play. 1st down.
So 1st down,
Wow.
Kermit. The Kermit crowd
was
comes
a-
to life over there.
Probably the best play they've had all night. for sure.
Absolutely. Beautiful throw, beautiful catch.
Yeah, it's in the air forever. Young man tracked it down with that guy on his back.
So Kermit's Perez back in the shotgun again. 2 wide to the left, 1 to the right. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff.
Keeps
He's
it.
going to go right up the middle. He's got a little room. He's trying to get down inside the 10, and the ball
Fumble.
pops out. And I
Fumble.
think the Cardinals have it. The ball popped out at the end, and if they don't call him down, the Cardinals are jumping around celebrating, but the officials haven't
not
made
made
the
a call
call
yet.
yet.
And they're not too excited. Nobody's too excited
Trying
about
to
it right
wait
now.
and see what they call here. The officiating
clock's
crew meeting in
running.
the middle. The ball was clearly out before the momentum and everything was stopped. But
I concur.
sometimes when you're ahead 40 points, they
They go the
kind of
other
go,
way.
you know what, let's say he was down. I mean, and it happens in all
Oh, yeah.
sports.
Oh, yeah.
I've had officials when I was coaching tell me in basketball games when we were up 30, coach, you're up 30. A
Just
foul's
sit down,
a
Coach.
foul.
Quit stomping on the floor. Sit down.
Yeah, we don't want to foul. I don't care if we're up 50.
They probably take you up twice
want
when
a
you're up that high.
Yeah, they called it down. So they're gonna
Sure do. Wow.
give the ball back to Kermit. So our defense is headed back out onto the field. That's what.
Therefore, Kermit elected to take the ball at the end of the run. Be second down and 3.
Inadvertent
No,
whistle.
an inadvertent whistle. I thought they had to replay the down.
I thought you
don't
had to
think
blow the
can
whistle
play-
for him to be down.
Yeah, that ain't right. If
So
it's
now
an
it's-
inadvertent whistle, they
Yeah.
said Kermit elected to take the ball where it was at when the whistle was blown. I don't think that's an option.
No,
You
it
can't
wasn't
just say,
last
"Hey,
game.
We fumbled, but I want to say that we'll just take it where we let it go at.
When they had
I
the,
think you
coach
got to
is baffled.
replay the down.
we're gonna send it to commercials real quick.
Yeah,
We'll be back.
if it's an inadvertent whistle, I think you got to replay the down. They're out there discussing it. Coach Jackson's halfway out on the
Yeah.
field.
Yeah, let's
I
just
don't
waste more
blame
time. That's all we have right now is time wasted.
Yeah, the clock is.
Time keeps on ticking, ticking
Charlie, stick to your day job.
into the future.
Yeah, if it's an inadvertent whistle, you don't get the choice to take it where they fumbled it.
Could you imagine this is some backyard football right now?
See, Jackson's all the way out there. He's telling them that's not the way it works. If it's an inadvertent whistle, you got to replay and the officials telling him no and sending him back.
And you can tell me what you want to, and then here's how we're going to do it.
They're
So-
lining up to play in that. Why? There he is. Right there.
Wow.
So
it's going to
second
make
down
it
and like
second
three,
and like
four?
3 is not the way it should be, but the official wears the hat, so he'll make the choice.
It's that way tonight,
So
boys.
there's the snap. They hand it to Bossett. He's trying to get around the left side. Now he's going to cut back. He's got some room, and he's going to dive toward the goal line, and they're going to spot him down inside the 1, and it'll be first and goal inside the 1.
I believe he's still down. Bassett. Oh, then you see him inside the end zone.
He dove and stretched out for the goal line.
Yeah, he's
He
taking a
has
little
not
break.
gone up.
Shout out to our king and queen, Miss Norma Ponce and Jose Calvillo, the king and queen this year for homecoming.
A little different from normal homecoming crowning,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, definitely. We
They've changed it over the years many
Hey,
times.
yeah, change some of the ways they do things. They used to vote on them as couples. Now
Right.
they vote on the individuals.
Individuals.
And I had no troubles. Everything seemed good. And
Everything but the sound, right?
well, yeah, we did screw
Like
that
a silent
one up.
movie.
But it's a work in progress. It's not like if it's our second year doing this. You know what I'm saying?
Reminder: at the end of the game, we will recognize a Eunice Cardinal player of the game here. That player of the game gets free meals all week to choose from the student special list at Outlaw Grill. Great list of student specials on there. They can pick those. They get that and a drink all week free every single day from Johnny and Outlaw Grill. We appreciate you. They'll also get a free card, a gift card to Cold Brew and Hobbs. And so a pretty good deal. Also, shout out to Miss Sammy Mendoza, this week's Eunice Public School Employee Spotlight recipient. That'll also get a free meal of her choice, including the biggest, baddest steak there is at Outlaw Grill, thanks to Johnny.
They have
And the
shark
Cold Brew
there.
gift card.
You know that?
Oh, yeah?
You ever had some shark?
My kids
And there's
have.
a delay flag there because I guess the center grabbed the ball and shifted it a little bit.
So now they're down inside the 1. I think now they're gonna move them back. Oh, what happened?
He inverted touched the ball and he moved it from here, from my point of view, and all the Eunice players stood up and pointed towards the referee to the flag. Other than
Why are
that,
they jumping around?
I don't know. I'm not sure what's the call.
what down was it?
It was first down.
It was first and
Yeah.
goal from the 1.
Dead ball, encroachment on the defense. The penalties half the distance to the goal. Third down.
It's on
Third
offense
down.
and defense.
How's it third down?
Just
We've done this the whole game. Oh, sorry.
The officials arguing
Hot
with
mic.
Coach Jackson,
Hot
and
mic.
Coach Jackson's livid. He's out there in the field and he's hollering and the
and he's about to throw a flag on us if we don't
Yeah.
get back behind the white line.
yeah,
He just
the-
gave us a verbal
the
threat
white
there.
hat and the Eunice Cardinal
back behind
entire
the line, but-
sidelines is going at
So,
it over here.
Don't worry about all the
Is
Texas
it third
coaches.
down or first down? Because I'm showing one over there.
Yeah, it looks like first and a
I think our
couple of
officials getting
inches.
tired a little bit. I don't blame him. It's a
We'll
long
see what
game, long
happens
game.
here. Kermit takes the snap. They're going to hand it right up the middle, trying to get in, and they do. So Kermit going to
Wow.
put 6 points on the board. And the Eunice
That was
Cardinal
the
coaching
longest.
staff is livid.
And there's a flag right there. Unsportsmanlike conduct, I bet.
It's going to have to be on us, huh?
If I'm a betting man.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah, the Cardinals
Let me give you something to complain about, Coach.
have kind of lost their composure here, and not
Yeah.
to say that I blame them. There's been some extremely strange calls
All the
down there.
inadvertent
And he
whistles,
picked up the
first
flag.
down
He
and
picked up
2.
the flag.
He might have just accidentally dropped it when he was walking by.
What?
Yeah, it happens.
Dude, he went like 15 feet in the air.
Yeah, he chunked it up and hit the International Space Station.
Yes. Man. Let's put the band on the field. Let's get it over with.
It went all the way up there and hit that Chinese aircraft that's flying over.
He said Chinese.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense. It's a 15-yard penalty. They've elected to take it on the kick.
Oh, imagine that.
Wow.
They've give
From the 3.
the
All right,
Cardinals the
Unsportsmanlike.
unsportsmanlike that they've elected to take
One of the-
after or
I
on
thought I
the
heard
kick.
one of the kids go, scoreboard. I don't know.
So
Maybe
here
that's
we
what
go,
happened.
getting ready for the extra point. It's Kermit,
a high
and that
snap.
ball snapped over the kicker's head. It's still on the ground, and the Cardinals were going to pick it up, and Luis Gomez was going to go to the
Like,
house.
I'll run with it, bro.
There's also is that a flag I see too out there?
Oh, man, another flag?
Oh, maybe that's not a
no,
flag.
it's-
Oh, it's his
That's
gloves.
his yellow gloves. He's yellow
Knocked his gloves off.
Why'd he stop the clock?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's the way the rule works. Who knows? So anyway, with
Well, we're less than
6:14 to go in the
35 now.
ball game, Kermit with
Yeah,
the touchdown.
We'll go back to running a regular clock since the score now is
He knows what he's doing.
There you go. He's taking care of
Good
business.
job, buddy.
Taking care of business.
So, yeah, shout out to them sponsors.
Shout out to our sponsors, Redbird Gas, Guns Up Services, Outlaw Grill and Bigger Than Meat Pizza, Eunice Wrecker, Badger Hydrovac, Parker Energy Service and BJ Service and Rentals, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, The City of Eunice, Debbie's Country Kitchen, Corner Hardware, Lavelle Insurance, our proud sponsor of today's wild game here as the Eunice leads 42-13 here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, definitely. The last 10 minutes or so has been a little strange. I mean, it's just everything going on has been a little
Kind of
odd.
spooky, huh?
Yeah, a little spooktacular.
Almost Halloween.
We're in October. Maybe it's a little.
Must be that cool breeze in the air. We ain't thinking completely right. Our brains are freezing up a little bit.
Yeah, that could be.
But we're by who? Butterball? I mean, Butterbean or what?
Butterball.
Come here, Butterball.
He's keeping us warm in here.
I'll give you my Butterball.
So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The time has been stopped once again.
Yeah, we're below. So we're below 35, so the clock will go
Charlie Jimmy's
to
just like
normal.
looking at us like these clowns.
back to normal.
So Kermit gonna kick off here because of the penalty. They're kicking off all the way from the 45-yard line across midfield.
Why is the white hat on the sideline?
Maybe that's where they go on the kickoff. They kick it back to Woods, I think.
Directly to him.
Woods gonna slide down around the 20. And so the Cardinals will take over first and 10 right at the 20. Shout out to some of our sponsors, Brett and Penny Parker, Parker Energy Services. I noticed they were driving around Miss Cheyenne Blevins as she was one of the homecoming attendants. So congratulations to her and thank you to Brett and Penny. BTH Services and Rental, Mr. Chad Howler. Eunice Pump and Supply, Becky Nogelmeyer, Brandon Matthews and their crew. Eunice Health Clinic, Brian, Candida Elma, Aaron, all the gang down there. So taking the snap is the Cardinals. They're going to hand it right up the middle, and then they're going to get driven backwards after a pickup of about one.
That was big 44 for the Eunice
Coulter.
Cardinals.
That's old Coulter.
It's the first time you've seen some action tonight.
Yep. 44 Magnum. Old Coulter. He's back there ready to go. So back in the
Second and
backfield
8.
again. They snap it to Melanson. Melanson throws it over here to this side. That's Hasiel. Hasiel trying to turn the corner. He's going to get knocked out of bounds, but he's going to be right at the first down marker. I think he's going to have it.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll call it first and goal, I think. Yes, they're
Yes,
pointing
they
that
are.
direction.
Yep.
So first down, Cardinals, 5:35.
You see the coaches over here pushing all the kids. Get on the red, stay off the white, huh?
Yep.
Don't want to get a flag on that on us tonight, right?
So they're going to spot it at the 30. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Melanson takes the snap. He's under pressure. He's trying to get out to the left side. He does. He
Ooh,
bobs.
look
He
at them
weaves.
moves,
He turns
baby.
around the left side over to the 40, and he's going to run out of bounds after the first down about the 45-yard line, and it'll be first and 10 Eunice again.
It's exciting to see him run, but also nervous at the same time.
I concur.
Yeah.
The
Don't
kid
wanna get
can
him
run.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
He can absolutely run. There's no doubt about it. But we're always scared when he takes off running. And so he's back there in the backfield again. That's Melanson. Trips to the right, one to the left. Melanson, and I think that's Woods back there with him. He's going to take the snap. They
Nice
hand
big
it. No, that's
44.
Coulter. Coulter drives, and he's going to be up.
Close to it.
This
right?
guy says
right
a first
around
down,
the
no?
first down again.
Give it to
Maybe
him.
a little short.
It's going to be close. Oh, they spot him about a half yard shy, so it'll be second and less than one. 5:10, the clock continues to tick. Ball spotted about the 46-yard line. Big Jose Calvillo to snap, snaps it to Melanson. Melanson looking down the field. He's going to air it out toward the sideline, trying to get there.
They had him
and
held
they
up.
grab
There we
him,
go.
and the flag comes in late.
Very late, if you mind me saying.
Yep. And so flag was on the field. It's going to be pass interference.
Honestly, I don't think you could have caught it anyways. Too far away from him, but we'll take the flag.
So that'll move the Cardinals way down there.
Is that a spot foul or is that just a?
You know, all that stuff has changed through the
Yeah, I
years so
never
many
can
times that I
keep
can't
up.
keep up with it. And everybody does it different. It's like the NFL does it one way, NCAA does it one way, and
Texas does it one
Texas-
way. New
yeah,
Mexico
so-
does it one way.
On the defense, 15-yard penalty.
15 yard.
so 15 from the previous spot.
He said the result will be a touchdown.
He said it'll be a first down.
I thought he
but
said touchdown.
that's a weird, a 15-yard penalty on
For
a
that.
pass interference. Pass interference. I can't keep up with them anymore.
Don't give me the lie, bud.
Man,
think
that
they
sure looks
just-
more like that wasn't no 15
Nah,
yards.
it's like-
that was like 30. So anyway, here we
like
go.
it.
First and
We
10.
like it.
Ball
Thank you,
spotted
chain
about
gang.
the 31
Maybe a
yard
little
line.
Thank you,
makeup,
chain
little
gang.
makeup
Snap
call.
it. They hand it to Coulter. Coulter bounces
wow.
it out to the right side. He's still on his feet. He's got some blockers. He runs into one of them, but
He's
he's
going to
still
score.
spinning. And they're driving him. They're pushing him. He's all the way down to the 15. Calvillo comes
Keeps
in,
pushing
says,
the
let
pile.
me push the pile.
That'll be another
And
first
Coulter
down.
was still on his feet when the whistles blew and he popped out. He gets all the way down inside the 15.
That kid is tough.
Yep.
He pops out and starts picking up Cardinals off the floor.
Or
All
chain
those guys
gang.
that were
Yes.
blocking for him.
Chain gang's gonna be wore out by the end of this one.
So 4:42 to go here in the ball game. Eunice with another first down after the Coulter run, all the way to the 15-yard line. First and 10 from the 15. Eunice sending some subs onto the field.
Trying to do the wave here.
Yep. It's a pretty rough-looking wave. Looks like a wave out there.
I
in
did
the-
my part.
It was a small wave at the Eunice Lake there.
They take the snap. They're going to hand it to Big Calvillo, the king. He heads across down inside the 10. He's going to pick up about 5.
He's still trying to crawl for an extra yard.
Calvillo looked like a hunk of burning love. Elvis the king. That was Calvillo the king.
He was moving that ball.
Oh,
wasn't he?
Wildcat offense. Hopefully we can score with it tonight, right?
Down inside the 10. 4 minutes to go here in the ball game. Calvillo in the backfield again. They're going to hand it
There
to
it
him
goes.
again. He's driving. He's
like a
got a
diesel.
bunch of
He
them
said,
out.
tackle me.
He's
tackle
going to
big
pick up
diesel.
about 3, maybe 4. He's close to a first down.
They hand him the ball. He's like, oh,
They're trying to get the king in the end zone.
that poor king.
He's all shook up.
He said, let's do it again.
It's going to be Jailhouse Rock if he gets into the end
Oh,
zone.
that's
man.
crazy. Charlie's going to throw the camera out the window. Nah, Elton's back out there.
Yeah, they switched them around, went back to the normal set. 3:25 to go here in the ball game. Third down, we'll call it a long one. Taking the snap, running to the side
number
is
10.
Hyan Castro. He's trying to turn the corner.
Oh,
He cuts
look at them
back and he's
brakes.
in there. Hyan Castro puts 6 more on the board.
Man, that kid is just fast. He can stop on a dime, too, boys.
9-yard touchdown run by Hyan Castro.
And the fireworks go off, huh?
And so Eunice puts 6 more on the board. And Calvillo's like, hey, that could have been me. I could have done that.
But it's funny, handling the ball, he takes a little bit. Once he gets that speed going. Oh, Calvillo.
Castro, that's his 4th touchdown of the game, I believe. And the kick is up, and it is good.
So give a shout out to our sponsors, Parker Energy Service, BTA Service for Rentals, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, Debbie's Country Kitchen, Cardinal Hardware, Lavelle Insurance, Redbird Garage, Devon Energy, NMR Pipeline LLC, Redbird Gas, Guns Up Services, Outlaw Grill and Bigger Meat Pizza, Eunice Wrecker, and Badger Hydrovac. Our proud sponsor of today's game. The score is 49-13. 3 minutes and 16 seconds remaining in this game. And Eunice leads. Take it away, Johnny.
Man, the Cardinals have came out here. They've taken care of business. They've answered back really good from that first loss of the season, and then a bye week, homecoming. Sometimes all those things can lead you to not focus a little bit. But the Cardinals have came out here and taken care of business.
Yeah, they came out with focus.
They came out here with a purpose tonight too, boss. You can tell the way they're running, how they're throwing the ball, how they're performing on the field, on both sides of the ball.
I concur.
And this is the kind of game we need leading up to next weekend's game.
Yep.
They said so we come out here to chew bubble gum and kick butt, and we're all out of bubble gum. Huh? We're just going to kick some butt.
You just run the camera, Charlie. And quit zooming in and out so much.
So Eunice to kick off here. And so the
onside kick. Let's get another
Cardinals
touchdown.
are ready. 3:16. They boom it down into the middle. Ball hits the turf. Kermit struggling to pick it up. They do pick it up finally. I believe that's number 3, Davis, who gets lit up there by 20, Cooper Webb.
Mr. Cooper Webb going out to hit somebody.
And the clock should start running again now because we're back up over 35. So.
And it is.
So the Cardinals defense heads back out onto the field. Eunice leads 49-13. They're going to stick around and do a some sort of
the band is going to
Kermit band at the end of this.
A performance by the band.
I don't know if they're going to. I guess they're going to perform towards us.
No, probably not.
Reminder that
If they don't, we're turning the camera off.
Tomorrow you'll have the youth folks all down in Jal. And so
be a
lots
long,
of football
long day of
plans.
football.
So having the cup, you better be getting ready because we're going to
you know what?
And Mr. Joe Cole, he's one that reached out to us and said to tell the Whites that he's praying for them. So Mr. Joe Cole down in Jal said to let the Whites know. And so they're going to throw it
Long
deep
pass.
as Kermit.
And there should be a flag on that one as well.
That was a push off on them.
Man, no, it should have been a flag on us.
Yes, because he was not letting him run his pass.
I think it was uncatchable. It was way past. No, it was. No.
Charlie might be a little of a hometowner.
You think? You reckon?
It was uncatchable. That's how they ruled that.
And that's why we let him run the camera, Jimmy.
Yep.
He gets all the action.
Reminder, our Eunice Public School Employee Spotlight this week. Miss Sammy Mendoza.
Sammy, go hit somebody, Mendoza.
And she's a librarian, huh?
Other of our dozers, a couple of dozers went through here.
Taking a snap is Perez. He's under pressure. He's got a host of Cardinals coming after him, and they drag him to the ground. Several Cardinals in there. I know that at the end I saw Big 4-1 pop out. There was a whole bunch of others in there, but Tyson Jones in there taking care of business.
Yeah, Big 45 was in there. The first one in there, Angel.
45 is Angel Batello.
And then Jones helped him finish the job off. It seemed like he's finishing the job off for everybody.
Yep.
With some big old thighs, gets him in there, right?
I'm telling you, look like a tank.
A mini tank.
That's right.
Abram.
So 50 seconds to go on a running clock. 3rd down and a long ways. We'll call it 15. Perez takes the snap, rolls to his right, looks down the field, fires it toward the sideline.
Oh, he goes up and catches it, and he's down.
Kermit on the run. They
Still
are
on his
trying
feet.
to get to the end zone.
And he's going to get
across
there.
this way. They're going to make it in, and they do. And so Kermit with a 75-yard touchdown run and catch. They put 7 on the
I'm
board.
speechless. That's a beautiful job by the Yellow Jackets.
With 27 seconds left.
That young man caught it in the air, spun backwards, avoided the defenders, went all over the field, and went back towards the touchdown and got one.
I got to give it to Kermit. The boys are they're not letting up.
Giving up.
No.
They don't care
playing.
if there's 20 seconds on a running clock. They're going to keep on trucking.
Plugging. And that's what it takes. I mean,
it's going to take a lot more to beat us tonight. But
they're not going to make it tonight, but it's
going to look good on
commendable.
paper.
I say it's commendable. They're
Shout out to my
playing.
grandson, Jace Jenkins. Tomorrow he'll be over there playing. We'll be cheering for him, and they missed the extra point. So with 27 seconds to go in this game, Eunice 49, Kermit 19. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Shout out to our sponsors, Park Energy Service, BTA Service and Rentals, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, Debbie's Country Kitchen, Cardinal Hardware, Lavelle Insurance, Redbird Garage, Devon Energy, NMR Pipeline LLC, Redbird Gas, Guns Up Services, Outlaw Grill, and Bigger Than Me Pizza, Eunice Wrecker, and Badger Hydrovac. Our proud sponsor of today's game, homecoming game. The score is 49-19. Eunice still leads here in the fourth quarter.
You know, with 27 seconds, I'm going to go ahead and start talking player of the game recognition. I tell you, I'm sitting here looking at this. You've got Castro, who's got 4 touchdowns. I mean, you couldn't go wrong picking him. You've got Luis Gomez, who's got a couple of touchdowns and a pick. He's returned several long kickoffs. I mean, you couldn't go wrong with him. You've got Elgin Woods, who came back. He's got, two or three touchdowns and, one of 45 yards.
Good solid run.
A great game for him. He's made all of his extra points. He's kicked the ball off. He had that onside kick earlier, done a really good job. And, of course, with all those touchdown passes, you could always say Melanson for sure. But I tell you what, I'm going to do a special one today as Woods is going to run up and drop to a knee with 23 seconds. I think today, well-earned, well-deserved. Sometimes those guys in the trenches don't get the recognition they deserve, but today we're going to give it to the homecoming king, Mr. Jose Calvillo, always out there working. Doesn't always have his name in the newspaper or whatever, but Jose Calvillo is taking care of business.
He was the king tonight. He was a center. He was a running back. He was a quarterback for a little bit.
Jose Calvillo also works at Bigger Than Me's Pizza.
There you go.
And, man, that young man
He can just walk across the street and get him a meal.
That's right. He can walk across, get him a lunch every day on his boss, Johnny. And Eunice is going to kneel down, and
I hope he's not too heavy for next week's game because of us.
Jose Calvillo, this week's player of the game. You get a free lunch special at Outlaw Grill across the street from your employer. We appreciate you. Shout out to Sammy Mendoza, this week's Eunice Public School Employee Spotlight recipient.
And the horn won't turn off.
It's stuck.
Next week, the Cardinals will travel to Texaco. You'll have number 1 versus number 2 in Texaco next week. Not sure I'll be able to make it. Rosendo says not sure he's going to be able to make it, but somebody will be there. It may be Charlie, and he may be taking care of business without us. Our player of the game, we mentioned Jose Calvillo. You are this week's Cold Brew and Outlaw Grill player of the game. Our Eunice Public School employee spotlight, Sammy Mendoza. Congratulations, and thank you, Cold Brew and Outlaw Grill, as well as my wife, Erica Jones, for helping me select and write the information for them. Next week, the Cardinals hit the road to what is probably going to be the toughest game of the season up to this point. It'll be number 2 Eunice versus number 1 Texaco in a battle of last season's state championship. It's also the opening game of district play. So, for Evie, back at One Radio Square, for Charlie Fairbrush, Rosendo Caballero, I'm Jimmy Jones saying thank you for listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports. Anything?
Go Cards.
Go Cardinals.
Go Cards. Thank you for listening.
Get her done.
You guys, y'all want to leave it on for them, or we'll call it a day?
It's up to you guys.
Let's call it a day.
Call it a day.
Call it a day.
So thank you for
It's been a
listening. You guys have a great one. We appreciate you.
Good night,
Talk to you
everybody.
next time.